Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and I think my voice just cracked a little bit on the intro. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Good. Good.
Real
Evening.
good.
Back to it, getting back to the workflow.
Yes, sir. Guys, we are here with our boys, Humble James, the Professor Alex de la Cruz, and Jeff Delusional Dahmer Lujan.
Hey, that's not the name I
Not the
put on there.
dollar, bro.
I put NFL QB Scout Jeff. That's my name.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
yeah.
That might be what you put, but that's not where you had them ranked the year before.
Yeah.
If you want to explain that nickname to people, go ahead, Jeff.
Obviously spot on QBs.
No. Yeah.
You know how it goes. Spot on.
I will give you. I will say you. I will tell you this. I don't agree with Alex. I don't think he's that bad. He's not that bad. I think Alex thinks he's dog shit.
Jordan Love?
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I say is he is a work in progress. He can be great, but where the fuck you placed him at and how you highly think of him, he's not there.
That's not the issue, bro. That's where he put freaking Dak, where he put Garrett Wilson.
I'm frustrated with Dak. I know Jeff hates Dak, but I'm just frustrated with him because he's better than what he's shown in these big primetime games. He does not play up to his potential in the situations and moments that we need him to. That's what my frustration comes from. I know that's where Jeff's come from. It's hard to be a Cowboys fan.
What, 32?
Talents.
32.
No. Sometimes he played like he's 32. Did you see that performance against the 49ers?
So he was worse than what Bryce Young was last year.
I'm just saying.
No!
He played like he's
Stop
32.
that. Stop
So,
that.
So my argument for putting him last is this. You know, you put Gardner Minshew on the Cowboys. You know, you might win a playoff game. You never know. You might go on a little run with Gardner Minshew. With Dak, he has proved that you have a 0% chance to make a Super Bowl run because
this is your fault, James. You enabled him. You just enabled him.
They got James, lifelong Cowboys fan. This not being a Cowboys fan no more. I mean, we can't go on with this anymore, man.
Stop. I agree, bro. I agree. I'm mad, and I'm even mad just looking at how they moving. You're not like there's no progress with CD. You don't know what's going on with Micah's contract. Hell, before you know it, if you don't pay back, shit, he might be in another uniform. And I'm just like the organization, bro. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they take it serious or not, but.
They got a mess right now.
One of these three players might be gone for sure. And why the way it's looking, I'm the one that I don't think is going to be taken lightly is CD Lamb, bro, because this is growth. Like, I don't think he's going to take the disrespect. I think he will up and leave before anybody. I know Micah ain't going nowhere. They're going to pay Micah. Like, they're not letting him walk. Dak is Jerry's baby, and then CD might be out.
Dak is gonna leave, and you guys are not gonna have a quarterback for a good one.
I don't give a damn, Alex. Just like we don't got one now.
Yes, you do.
What has he done in the playoffs?
That's the same argument you can say with Tony Romo.
Hey man, chill out, bro.
Same fucking argument you can say with.
Hey, chill out on 9. Now I ain't have all this.
I'm being dead serious. Look, if you look at Tony Romo's records in December. It's worse than Dak Prescott. And
listen, I don't know what his record was in December.
And
he didn't have what Dak has. He never had what Dak has. And if the referee didn't screw us over, we was going to the Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody.
They didn't have DeMarcus Ware?
No, I don't care. I'm saying a complete. DeMarcus Ware was the entire defense.
And what are the best offensive line too?
One of the best. No, I'm not talking about offensively. I'm talking about defensively in the complete unit as a team. Dak didn't have this. DeMarcus Ware was great, but who else did we have to cover? We didn't have the safeties. We didn't have the DBs. We didn't have consistent linebacker play. Yes, we've always had a good O-line. That's why Zeke wanted to come. Yeah, Tony Romo was effective, but still, we didn't have no receiving core. It was just Dez out there. It's not hard to play a shell cover two and have safety help. And we didn't have a consistent running back until we got DeMarco Murray. That's why I said if we don't get the bullshit call against Green Bay, we go on. But anyway, we ain't talking about Dallas. Fuck the niggas until they get this stuff together. Let's go with the rest of the pot. Shout out to the Bears because they got all their players. You know,
I just wanted to get in and talk about some of the rankings we didn't get to talk about with Jeff not being on any of the ranking weeks.
I missed it.
You missed the whole shebang, bro. It's all about you.
I really wanted to be there out of all of them for the quarterback one. I really wanted to be there for that one.
We wish you was too, goddamn.
Yeah, that's the one I missed.
You realize how much on TikTok I have to argue for what you did?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're definitely beloved. You're definitely making angry TikTokers be like, no, I got one this past week. Yeah, I know y'all are tagged, so I don't know how much y'all see it. Yeah. This dude was like, and I thought it was Alex's burner account, and this dude was like, awful list. Joe Burrow not top 10. I was like, yo.
Oh, he was talking about the playoff performances, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same argument I had earlier,
but it's not a valid reason to keep him out the top 10. We're talking about, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Because if that's the case, then nobody belongs in the top 10 other than Patrick Mahomes.
That was my argument with him just being, an elite as far as being, a playoff performer.
Yeah, but you didn't say something stupid like saying he's not top 10.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah, he was a very angry fan. Mike, go get a hug. Go touch some grass. Suck some cock or something, whatever you need to do. But go get a life, brother. Hey, we gotta respond to the fans appropriately, right?
No, we do, but
hey, I've heard worse shit from y'all, so shut up. All right, but anyways, guys, today we are going to be predicting the NFC and the AFC North. Last week we did the NFC and AFC East. A lot of crazy predictions. Jeff, you'll be happy to know I said that the Jets will go 12-5. Trey was very unhappy with that because he ended up going with the Dolphins 12-5.
What I have?
You had the Bills at 12-5.
Wow.
And then I had
an offense like that.
He just brings in Josh Allen like that.
Damn. All right.
And I said Patriots. I said originally 8-9, which sounded really ridiculous. So I just dropped it to 7-10. I dropped it to 7-10 real quick. I was like, oh, maybe not. But I still got some wins.
That's a lot of
yeah, and I forgot who had Cowboys. Did I have? No. We had our buddy Joe on there. He hopped on for a second. He gave Cowboys. He said 12-5. But he also thinks the Eagles are going 13-4.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
I had the Eagles at 9-8.
Yeah, you're crazy.
What the fuck? Okay, explain why.
Just that defensively, I don't think they've did the right moves to get the defense back where it needs to be. They're still going to struggle defensively. But, and if Jalen Hurts, if they continue to put the offense on Jalen Hurts, they're going to struggle where he's going to have a lot of turnover issues. Like last year, if they go back to what they did in the Super Bowl run, with more play action and run the ball more, you could see that with Saquon, but you never know, right? And then Jason Kelce also leaving is a huge blow. I don't think a lot of people might think it's not, but
it is. But I mean, I feel like they drafted well. But I don't think the offense is the issue. I think the offense is going to work. I think defensively. Where do you think you don't think defensively they're going to hold up with the pieces?
No,
he's saying the linebackers.
The linebackers still really below where they need to be. I know you saying they drafted well the past 2 years or past 3 years, James, but I've told you I don't think they have. Jalen Carter has been a good piece, but he's being outshined by Dexter by what's the name, Dexter from Chicago, and he was a second round pick. Yeah. And I didn't even want him. I wanted Carter, and I think thank God we didn't. We know we got a good piece in him later on in the rounds.
But see, what I think they're gonna do, and it's I'm not a fan of them, but I'm just a fan of the pieces they picked up. I feel like I don't think not everybody explodes into that number one spot where they just automatically are dogs. Jalen Carter was a dog, but Jordan Davis is the piece that they're waiting on. I think he has to turn it around in order for them to be successful. And then I think adding, I don't know if they're keeping Devin White, but I feel like having Devin White, Nakobe Dean, and the other one is I think they're gonna take a step forward this year. And I feel like with Darius Slade in the corners that they picked up, dog, like
the Kobe Dean, how many years has he been in the league already? He's gonna be his third year, right? Third or fourth year?
I think he's going into his third year, yeah.
Yeah, he
it's a make or break year though.
Yeah,
he hasn't really
made strides.
Like it's just, I feel like linebackers, it's just you have to fit into a certain situation. Like I think you have to fit into a scheme in order to work successful, and I think it's not a lot of guys that can do that, and it's not a lot of guys that are placed in those areas. Like I feel like it's a hit or miss, but you could be right, man. I mean, like I just think if they do have a season like that, bro, that is a loss. That is an absolute loss, and
somebody's getting fired.
Yeah, he's on the hot seat.
Well, Nakobe Dean, I mean, it's not a fair assessment to him. He got hurt last year early on.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. He came in the league hurt. Like he was a work in progress. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he has like I would judge him more or less on his 4th or 5th season because he should have enough under his belt to see whether he's starting.
I was like, he played like 3 weeks in September, and that's it. After that, he got shut down. Like,
but then yet again, you're the one that always says this is a business. I don't. You really think they're gonna wait on him to turn it around?
No. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna say like he's a bust and stuff like that. I know it's a business. Like, next man up, like step up. Yeah. Like that's your job. You're getting paid thousands of millions of dollars, like that other people wish they could do, but. No, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like I'm just saying, if he's gonna come in a full healthy year, it's like don't use years 2 as his assessment of things. You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy work. You know what? That's all I'm saying. But no, I mean, I don't think the Eagles are gonna be that bad. I think they upgraded obviously with Saquon, and I get it. I said it already. Jason Kelsey picked his replacement. He's the one that picked the new center for them, so I'm not really gonna be too worried about that. He's gonna help the kid out, I'm sure. Even if he is retired. But anyways, that was last week's topics. We don't have to worry about that. We're talking about AFC and NFC North. We'll start with the AFC North, and I'll kick it off, guys. So we can do it piece by piece. So we'll start it with the worst team last year, which was that was the Bengals.
Cincinnati.
It was Cincinnati. But how do you want to go first, James? Right? So I'll go first with the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. Let's get it. All right, guys. And so, of course, I'm going to go through every week, and if y'all disagree, let me know why, but it's going to still be the list I'm keeping, okay?
Gotcha.
So just how we do it on TikTok intros. So I'm doing the 2024 predictions for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 1 at Atlanta. Brand new Captain Kirk. A whole new regime there, but I think Mike Tomlin squeaks it by, and the defense gets the job done, so they start off 1-0.
You think they beat Atlanta?
Yeah, I do. Come on, man. Atlanta's not that.
I gotta look at them. Reverse. I gotta look at them defense.
This is Kirk's game 1 back from Achilles, and TJ Watt's gonna kill him.
I don't know, bro.
I do know.
But so who's starting QB for the Steelers?
Is it
Russell? Is it Russell or is it
It's Russell right now.
Okay, like where are they playing it? To the home or away game?
It's in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's in a dome, bro. Like I'm not like, come on, bro. Like we're not. Hold on, trust me. We got plenty time for the downfall of the Steelers to come through. Trust me. All right, week 2 at Denver.
Oh, that's
Russell Wilson's revenge game against.
That's a dub, bro.
That's a W for the Steelers.
That better be like a 30-point dub, bro.
They might start 4 quarterbacks, and they still won't get past this fucking defensive line.
Hey, Justin Fields might see the field that game.
Mm-hmm. All right, week 3 at home versus the Chargers.
The
defense. I mean, it's a little tough. Hold on. It's the first game at Heinz, or whatever they call it now.
Right. It's something else. It's weird.
Fine, I'll give it to you. It's an L. Give Justin Herbert and the run game the victory in this one. Okay, we'll give John Harbaugh a nice W there. Week 4 at Indianapolis. So they have 3 road games to start the season. And the schedule does not get easier. In Indy, I think they lose. So now they're 2-2.
All right. I'm about to say, don't be playing with, what I'm saying? Don't play with the Colts.
Now we're getting a little tougher. Now we're going to another road game. We're going to Vegas at the Raiders, week 5.
How you skip Dallas?
Oh, I'm sorry. Week 5 against Dallas at home. My bad. They were so relevant. They already lost that game to me. Sorry. Cowboys already won that game to me. I apologize. That is a 2-3 record. Holy shit. I skipped that shit so quickly. That is 2-3. You right. I'm going to keep that in the video. Week 6 at the Raiders. Then that defensive line of Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins. But the offensive, the Vegas Raiders don't have an answer. So I'm going to give them a win. So that's 3-3 starting record. Week 7, Jets visit Pittsburgh. They get annihilated by the visiting Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets, which Alex disagreed with me last week. And then the following week, the Giants also come and visit, but they beat the Giants because Daniel Jones is still their quarterback. So 4-4 record. Week 9, or I guess bye week's already gone by. So now they go week 10 at Washington. They beat Washington. I like Jaden Daniels, but I want to see what he can do. And we don't know if they're going to get Brendan Ayuk in a trade yet. We'll see. So, but for now, that's a Steeler win. So that's 5-4. Steelers host the Ravens. Now the Ravens struggle with the Steelers. So I'm actually going to give the Steelers a win here. And that is now 6-4.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, guys. Come on, man.
No, we can't be. We got to be honest with ourselves, bro. Steelers have gotten their number, bro.
Steelers own the fucking Ravens.
I think Lamar's Ravens have only beaten them twice since Lamar's been in the league.
Bro, they added King Henry. You don't think that makes a difference?
Brother, sometimes someone is a kryptonite. Sometimes it's a kryptonite.
There is no kryptonite. It's Derrick Henry. He is going to annihilate this defense, bro.
I hope so. But we don't know yet. I hope so.
Oh, God. Okay. All right.
Whatever week we're on, at Cleveland, Thursday night football game, they lose in Cleveland, so 6-5. The following week, at Cincy, the week that I'll be in Boston, Joe Burrow struggles against his defense, but they're going to get the upset, and Cincy wins, so it will be... So we're going to give them 6-6 right here. After that, they host the Browns.
That's another L.
It's in Pittsburgh.
That's another L.
Pittsburgh.
That is
I'm going to give them the L because this is murder's row right now with the schedule they got right now.
Yeah.
So it's a 6-7 for me. The following week, they have to go to Philly.
6-8.
That's right. It is 6-8. They lose to Philly. And this linebacking core that Alex is negative against, they will hold up enough to win. Then next week, they go to Baltimore. I'm sorry, James. I got Pittsburgh in a sweep this season against Baltimore.
Damn.
7-8. And then the following week, they host the Chiefs. They will lose to the Chiefs, so that's 7-9. So that will automatically make it Mike Tomlin's first year negative.
Damn, that's risky.
I feel like every year, everybody always says that. It'll be the first year. Tomlin is gonna be.
Hey, to be fair, what was one of the reasons why they able to get as high as they were? It wasn't because they were so skillful. It was because there's a lot of people that died last year. Aaron Rodgers died. Joe Burrow died. Justin Herbert died. A lot of people died, bro. So they were able to sneak on through. And then week 18, they host against the Bengals. Bengals are trying to get into the playoffs and secure a spot or win the division. They lose to the Bengals. They got swept by the Bengals. And that's 7-10 for me, baby. Nobody has to agree with that, but that's what I'm going with.
This division has a tough schedule for sure.
This schedule for the Steelers is hard.
I did Cleveland, and it looks like a tough schedule.
Yeah, so that's my record, 7-10 for Pittsburgh. I know Alex don't agree. How's the rest of y'all feel?
I don't think they got that many wins, but
that's crazy.
I really don't. I think they're a complete work in progress. But I mean, again, it's any season, man. Like you said, you never know what happens. Last year they crept in due to injuries. This year could be the same way, or they can actually turn around and actually find the offense. So Um, this whole conference, man, like the defense is what most of these teams are riding on. Even as far as the Ravens go, they got so many weapons on that defense flying around that it's almost impossible to say how to disagree with the fact that they can beat each other is crazy. But I just feel like the Ravens have the upper hand in this conference. So that's just
the Ravens might, but again, bro, if you look at the whole schedule of what they've been, it's just not in their favor, sadly.
Yeah.
It's just like let me look at the Ravens versus Steelers history.
Yeah, well, I just I did say the same thing last year about the Steelers and Tomlin not being a winning record and that, and he always finds a way. And I don't know. I mean, the highlights get you going. I think Fields takes Wilson's spot and they go 9-8 once again.
You say they always find a way. It's a divisional games. Mike Tomlin finds a way to beat if you look at Joe Burrow's record against them too, against the Steelers, Joe Burrow struggles bad against the Steelers, and it's really like their defense causes most of the touchdowns in the divisional games.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got the weapons over there, bro. Like, it's not like they're offensively. Yeah, they look like shit on the field sometimes, and they're ass on paper. Like, you don't really think they can produce what they can. Like, you feel like Najee Harris was that guy, but then they bring somebody like Jaylen Warren who's a little bit more explosive. Pickens has what it takes to be that guy. You just hope he matures. You got consistency from Freiermuth, but you have nobody that can really get on the ball. So defensively is what they rely on. And you got Alex Highsmith, got TJ Watt, still got productive Cam Hayward. You know what I'm saying? The linebacker core just got better with bringing in Patrick Queen. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they have the weapons, and you got Mika back there flying around. So you add Joey Porter, so now you got somebody that can stop a number one receiver, and they have complete weapons on that defense. That's what they survive with. Like, they really could have upset the Bills last year. You know what I'm saying? But they just didn't have enough offensively to get the job done. Because they shut them down. They got the stops. They got off the field, but shit, their offense couldn't produce. So I'm not saying they're just terrible. It's just like you're so used to what they had with Big Ben on their offense that now it's reversed, and it's like, okay, it kind of just sucks to watch them. But
so right now, Joe Burrow's record against the Steelers, he's 3-2 against them, so he has 3 wins, 2 losses. Looking up Ravens have lost the last 3 meetings so far.
This touchdown to interception ratio against them, or turnover ratio is really bad, right?
I think especially with that one game, he had like 4 turnovers. So
yeah.
But I would have to look at every game. I can't really just assess one game to say. And as far as since Lamar's been in the league, Steelers have a dominant side, bro. They look like they have like 7-8 wins over Lamar so far. And that's like out of like 5-6 full seasons. So I have to look at everything, but it doesn't look good on that side. So it's great. We do underestimate the Steelers side. Like, obviously, like their record last year doesn't look great, right? They ended up 3rd in the division, but they were also the one with the most wins in the division. They're like 5-1, I think, in the division last year. So that's 5 of their wins is from their own side. So we'll see. But that, again, I'm going for what I think they might do. So here's where it is. So who wants to go up next? Who wants to go up with their schedule?
I'll take the Bengals.
All right. Give me the Bengals. Give me an intro.
Yes, sir. So what we're doing right here is the Bengals 2024 schedule, and I will go with the Bengals versus the Buccaneers. Well, that's wrong. That's preseason. The Bengals versus the Patriots. And I'm sorry, Jose, y'all lose. Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
Surprise.
It'll be a close one, though. Y'all defense is pretty solid.
That bad Drake May.
Yeah.
We're not starting Drake May.
Drake needs to be on the field.
We're playing Jacoby Brissett, bro.
So with the experience, too, that might be a close game. Because, like I say, our defense is pretty solid. Then week 2, they go to Arrowhead. Yeah, this might be an exciting game, bro. Like, I call it a close one. Like, I really do. I feel like, Pat's got to get them receivers going. They got to build that chemistry. The Bengals, they coming in healthy, hopefully. They can stay healthy. But I will give the nod to the Chiefs. I mean, they're playing at home. It's kind of hard to beat them there. Week 3, the Bengals take on the Commanders. And that's easy dub. That should be an easy win for them at home versus the Commanders. Gets a little easier the following week. They go to Carolina. They take on the Panthers. I'm giving them the win there. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game the following week. You got Ravens versus Bengals at Cincinnati. Oh, man. I just believe in Baltimore, bro. That defense is crazy. I think they come in and this might be a blowout.
You think it's a blowout?
I think that might be a blowout, man. Their defense is crazy, man. Like I don't see them. And the Bengals lost so much defensively, bro. Like I feel like that's gonna. What would you got to see what it looks like? But I think this is a blowout, even though they played at home.
So what's your record right now?
This is 5-2, I think.
It's only been 5 games.
Yeah, 5. No, 3-2. I'm sorry, 3-2. I'm tripping.
Okay.
3-2. Help me keep track of that. All right.
Okay.
Then they go to New York. I give them this win. The Bengals play the New York Giants in New York. That's 6-2.
They have an easy schedule.
4-2. 4-2.
4-2. 4-2. I'm tripping. 4-2. And then they go to the Browns. They play the Browns in Cleveland. I'm gonna get that to the Browns at home.
4-3.
I think the Browns take that at home. Then they'll be home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that's a loss. I'm giving that to Philly. I think Philly comes in and takes that. They're 4-4. They stay home to play the Raiders. They'll be 5-4. Then they travel to Baltimore on a Thursday night game. I think man, I don't know. I think they lose that one. I think they lose twice this season versus them. What's their record? 5-5?
Yeah.
Then they go to Chargers. I give them that win right there on the road. Then they play the they play the Steelers at home. I give them that. So they're 7-5. Oh my God, my Cowboys.
Hey, Cooper Rush beat him once.
That's Cooper Rush. We got Dak Prescott. Nah, just they play in Dallas, man. Shit. Oh man.
I'm saying, Parsons is gonna have a field day in that game.
Yeah, he should. He should.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that to Dallas, man. What's their record now?
Not good.
I think they were 7-6. That's 7-6.
After the Steelers game, it was no. I have no idea.
Yeah, we can count it, but I think they beat Dallas.
7-6 with the Cowboys. Yeah.
Yeah, they lose to Dallas. Then they go to Tennessee. They beat the Titans. They're at home versus the Browns. I give them the home game versus the Browns. They stay home versus the Broncos. That's a W. And then they close out the season versus the Steelers, and I'll give them that one. So, 1, 2,
about 11-6.
4, yeah, which is a fairly Cincinnati-like season.
Okay. How do y'all feel about that? Too high for Alex, I know that.
No, their schedule's not that hard at all. They scattered most of their hard games throughout the year.
I feel like they get one or two. They get 1 or 2 ducks, and then they get like 1 or 2 hard.
Like the Steelers. The Steelers. Most of their hard games are at the end. The Bengals are like all. To me, they're scattered.
Yeah.
What was the final record there?
11-6.
6. The year they made to the Super Bowl. I mean, how many games was that? Like 10. I think they were 10 and something.
10-6 probably.
Yeah, I think it was either 10-6 or 11-5. 1 and 2.
I'm looking it up right now, gentlemen. They were 10-7.
10-7.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually have a little bit more higher than when they went to the Super Bowl.
I'd probably swap out that loss to the Chiefs. I'd give them that win. To be honest.
Here's why I don't give them that win, because the Chiefs play the Ravens the first week, and then the Chiefs then play the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're most likely to lose to the Ravens than they are than the Chiefs. I mean, than the Bengals.
Well, you
That's a crazy
have the Ravens schedule, so you could have saved that prediction. So you're tired, sir.
Hey, but I feel like that's a crazy ass 1-2 punch to start the season.
Yeah, the Chiefs have a pretty tough schedule at the beginning.
Yeah, but they also have a 10-day rest. They have a 10-day rest in between those two games, so they'll be fine.
That's wild, though,
bro. So we'll see how it goes. I think I have with that Chiefs win. I think I have them 12-5, and obviously going to the division. But I mean going to the playoffs, winning the division.
They win the division for you?
Maybe it's. I think I had them and the Ravens both 12-5. So not knowing what the tiebreaker would be, right? I wouldn't know. I don't think I gave them too long. I think I split their season though. I don't think I gave them each like a sweep or anything like that for the year. But that's only because I haven't seen Lamar and Joe a full year. I mean, we have not had that. Not one season since they've been in the league have we had both of them healthy. Not once. When Lamar went far, it was because Joe was down. When Joe went far, it's because Lamar was down. We never had a season with both of them.
I never think about stuff like that. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, the fumble at the 1 yard line that wasn't Lamar Jackson in the playoff game.
It was Zay Flowers, but yeah, I mean either way.
No, when they played against the Bengals, he went over the top. I think it was.
You're talking about Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like we can't say like, oh, Joe beat the Lamar's Ravens. It's not.
And the Ravens should have beat them that game.
They could have. They could have stolen that game a lot because that defense held up. That run game held up, but they didn't. So we got a question by our boy Joe. He says, "What do y'all rate Deadpool and Wolverine? Have y'all even watched it? Are y'all gonna watch it at all?"
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna go see it possibly Friday night, maybe Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it Friday morning. I thought it was entertaining. I liked it. It was good. No spoilers. I just encourage you to watch Logan. I hadn't watched Logan since it came out in 2016. I had heard to watch it before I go, and I'm glad I did because I had forgot a lot about that movie.
Yeah.
So
you also have to watch Loki series before.
Yeah, Loki helps out. I had been caught up besides that. Like, it's because when I went to go see Logan, I had a bad movie experience. The guy next to me was talking, so like I didn't really enjoy the movie. I never really rewatched it. So I finally rewatched it, and I'm so glad I did. Of course they reference a lot of movies, but watching Logan, it helps out for sure. Just
okay,
it's good.
I give it like an 8 out of 10.
I'll put it out there right now. I'm not a big person into this whole Marvel whatever.
I was gonna say, James, we're all big people.
No, I'm just saying I'm not like y'all probably can tell, like y'all probably can go from top to bottom and categorize everything the way you're supposed to watch it. I don't know that. I get all my intel from my nephew. Like he's the junkie when it comes to all of that stuff. Like Marvel versus what's the other space?
DC
versus Marvel type stuff. He knows both sides, up and down, back and front. Who's good, who's stronger, who dies, who come back, all that stuff like that.
Nice.
So I'm not big on it, but I do just like good movies, and like the last couple of Deadpools have been pretty entertaining. So
yeah, if you like the Deadpools, you'll like it.
Yeah, I just want to see it. He's so damn goofy, man. Like, so
that's good shit, man. And Marco, because he's not on with us tonight, he does say too easy. So too easy for the Chiefs. Okay. You said that against the Lions week 1. Just remember that, Marco. You said that. It was easy, and didn't go so well. Now you did with the whole thing after all. But week 1, you did lose. All right, Jeff, do you want to go next with your prediction, sir?
Yeah, I can go next.
What do we got for you?
You know what? I'm just writing down home. I got Cleveland, right? That's the division we're in. I'm just writing down home or away right now. I meant to do them first, but I did the Bears first.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can have Alex go first.
Yeah,
and then
go ahead.
Go with you.
I'll be ready.
Because you know what? We have our boy Milton. He says, y'all go over the Browns. Not yet. We're not yet on the Browns. Jeff is getting prepared. And love to you, Milton. They got their NFC East too early predictions tomorrow night on their episode, guys. Check out the People's Debate tomorrow night.
Hey, People's Debate. I need y'all to move to Thursday because I'll be in Bible study.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. It ain't about you. Thursday. Just watch it later. Just watch it on demand. Leave your comments.
Yeah, I watch it later too sometimes.
Shit.
Watch
chill out.
On demand,
Don't be doing me like that, bro.
I do you. I do you like that.
Hey, pause.
Hey, remember when we had the podcast on Wednesday nights because I love you so much? I changed it to Tuesdays.
Because you my nigga, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
All right, Alex, you got predictions for the Baltimore Ravens, brother? Give it to me.
Yeah. So
Give me the intro.
This is the Baltimore Ravens 2024 prediction. Now the week 1, it's on a Thursday night at KC.
Give it to him. Stick it to
Yeah,
Marco.
I think Baltimore pulls it off. Kansas City goes 0-2 past 2 years. It's a shocker, another shocker. So I'm gonna give them a W there. And then they play at they play at home versus the Raiders. That's another win. And then they go to the Cowboys. That's another win. Jerry's World.
Damn.
They play against the Bills week 4 on a primetime game. That's a loss.
Okay, wait. They start with the Chiefs, and then who?
The Raiders.
And then Dallas, and then the Bills.
Then the Bills.
So what's that record right now?
That is 3-1.
Damn, that's some tough defenses they playing right there.
That is.
That's some tough.
But they are the defense, bro. Don't forget who they are. You said that's what you mentioned, right? That's what you were saying about before against the Bengals.
Yeah.
They are the defense.
And then they go to Cincinnati. That's another win in week 5. Then week 6 in Baltimore against the Commanders. That's another win.
Yeah. 5-1, hot streak.
Against Tampa, they go to Tampa on a Monday night. That's another win.
6-1. Sheesh.
Then against the Browns, that's a loss in Cleveland.
That's crazy.
I'll take that. No, I mean the Browns were fucking good last year. Let's not forget what kind of defense they are.
It is, but I'm just, hey.
Massage Washington's still playing good for you, right?
Lamar. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting him and Derrick Henry.
The Browns beat the Ravens.
Then at home against the Broncos, that's a win.
What's that? 7-2? 6-2?
And then against the Bengals at home on Thursday night, I think they sweep them. That's another win.
Wow.
Then against week 11 against the Steelers, that's a loss. Against the Chargers, that is on a Monday night in LA. That's gonna be a tough game for them. I'm gonna give them a win.
Okay, I was say you better not disrespect him like that.
Against Philly in Baltimore, it's tough.
That's a dub, Alex.
But yeah, I'm gonna give them a win.
Linebackers to linebackers. Who wins that one, boys?
Bye week 14, and then week 15 against the Giants. That's a win. And then at home against the Steelers, that's a loss.
At home?
Yeah, I think they get swept by the Steelers. And then
it's like you must not be familiar with my game.
And then against Houston, in Houston, on looks like a Wednesday night. That's weird.
Yeah.
Not unless it's a holiday.
It might be a holiday game.
Okay.
That is a loss. And then they finish the season week 18, possibly playing for the last spot or the division against Cleveland. I think they beat Cleveland in Baltimore.
That's what I'm talking about. A little respect around here.
So what's the record there, Alex?
4-5. That is 12-5.
Yeah, that
Sounds
Wednesday.
about right.
I think it's a Christmas. Christmas is
Yeah.
on a Wednesday.
That sounds about right, though.
The NFL owns Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to. They're going to own Christmas.
I heard one of my friends today at work was saying something like after November or something like that. I think like every day there's going to be some type of football game on with college and the NFL going on and stuff like that.
Damn.
There's also a Black Friday game this year. I'm trying to remember what else there is. I mean, we're just gonna have a lot, bro. So
I love it. Best time of the year, baby.
Alex, can you get some people and do a podcast Sunday nights and do college football for me? Because I know I'm not following college football as much as you do, but I would love some college football takes here on podcast.
I think Joe would be a perfect guy to have. Me and Joe would be perfect for college ball.
The two intellects.
I actually want to get into it a lot more this year now that I'm playing the game because you see a lot of these players. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is fun, bro. I'm in right now. I'm in 4 leagues right now, bro.
Damn.
I got Iowa in one. I got Florida State in another one that you can't play with no tier 1 teams. Then I got Bama, and then I got LSU. Like, bro, it's crazy.
This will be the first year Texas goes to the
SEC.
So SEC, yeah, it's gonna be lit, bro. That SEC division is pretty.
The whole conference is really good.
It's good.
Well, Joe, you got that open invite if you want to hop on with our crew part time and do Sunday nights with Alex and James, maybe, and maybe Jeff if Jeff is free. Now Jeff is with family on weekends. What are we talking about? Nobody talks to Jeff on weekends.
It's hard.
I understand, bro. You gotta be with your family. You're away from them all week. You gotta spend that time with them. It makes sense.
You gotta take advantage while I got it. You know, I know when little girls get a little older, they
when they push you away, when the kids push you away, that's when you got time.
Yeah, we got a bright future ahead of us. Don't worry. But yeah, I agree with Alex is saying. I think maybe in the beginning that schedule in the beginning, maybe they go 2-2. They could start off 1-3, but no matter what, they're gonna rebound. It seemed like they had just a tough schedule in the beginning, and then I think it's a cakewalk after that.
Yeah, and it's really up to them, like how they play out. Like I think, man, if Lamar can play like he did last year and limit turnovers, bro, I think that offense can just it can explode. They can be deadly, but it depends on how they operate this offense, bro. Like you have to be mindful of Derrick Henry. You did not get that man that money for nothing, and you have to get your guys going. Like Zay Flowers has to be a part of it. Bateman has to be big. Like, and you know what I'm saying. You got Mark Andrews. I think they need to utilize Isaiah Likely a little bit more because I think they got 2 studs at tight end. Like, and that's hard to cover. Like.
I think Baltimore's ceiling is 12, and I think their lower is 9, because I think losing Patrick Queen is huge.
No, it is. I don't think outside of Roquan, I don't know who else plays the middle of the field like that. Like, I mean, of course, you know, they're gonna let Kyle Hamilton be Kyle Hamilton, but like, dude, having them 2 dogs right there, that was huge, man. And I don't
think that he could honestly be the difference in the win and losses against Cincinnati. Yeah. Patrick Queen really comes out to play against them. So they could easily get swept by Cincinnati by not having
to let him walk like that. Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. So we got comments here, fellas. Joe's bringing up something you brought up, James. He said we're originally doing Thursdays, but Thursday night football, bro. They can't do that. Come on.
That's true. I'm crazy. I didn't think about that.
And then Joe's eyes popped up when I suggested Alex do Sunday's pod, and then he suggested Joe as a partner. And then Joe has a question for you, Alex. How do you feel Chi-Town after the Cubs traded everyone?
Well, not everybody. We just got rid of Christopher Morel. We got a good third baseman in return. It was just sad seeing him go because he's a young prospect. He just couldn't get it together at third base. He just had too many errors. But he already hit a home run right now. His first game in Tampa. That's what I'm telling you. They fucking leave Chicago and they bossed them. And then Mark Leiter Jr., the Yankees needed him. Obviously, they need bullpen help.
Wait, so is that what's going to make Justin Fields' career successful because he left Chicago?
Maybe.
No, if he goes crazy for Pittsburgh, bro, like
I mean, but good for him because he wasn't thriving in Chicago. Good for him. Everyone wins.
I'd be happy for him though, bro. Like
He wasn't. It's not that he wasn't the right man. It's just that the team wasn't ready for him whenever he came in.
I look at that. They extended the DJ Moore after y'all thought maybe he won't stay because Caleb sucks. Well, he's already staying no matter what. So it is what it is, fellas.
Yeah.
Milton says, with a depleted offensive line, do y'all believe it's counteracts against itself with the addition of Henry? I say yes. I think no matter what, that team always stays strong. They always find a way that the offense, especially the offensive line coach, they always keep it intact, bro. It doesn't matter really who it ever is. This team is always tough to get through. So I think with Henry running down the middle, it's just.
Then you look at the who's the head coach, right? What is his resume? A hard defense and a good running game, just like his brother. Everywhere they go, they just always had a good running game and a good defense. It doesn't matter who was their running back or who's been their quarterback. Should they had fucking Joe Flacco and they went to the Super Bowl.
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then Milton says at the end, I agree with the best case and worst case point, Chi-Town. All right, so last one for AFC North. We have Jeff with the Cleveland Browns. Jeff, are you ready? Give me an intro.
Yes, sir. So we are going game by game for the Cleveland Browns win-losses overall record. Let's go. So they start off, if I have this right, at home against the Dallas Cowboys. I'm one of those believers how the last season ended kind of carries over to that first game. It might carry over to the first couple of games.
Go Brady.
That first game.
Calling it.
So it's at home. The Browns, I think the Browns take that game. They're gonna get a win. And you're gonna see, man, the Browns, besides that game, have a pretty easy schedule in the beginning, and then it gets very, very hard. So let's see how this goes. The next week, they got an away game in Jacksonville. Jaguars. I got them winning that game too.
Agreed.
Week 3 at home against the Giants. Papita, another W. 3-0. 3-0 already. Then they go to Las Vegas against the Raiders. Unless some football things happen, Cleveland's going to win that game too. So they're 4-0 already. But, I mean, pretty easy schedule. And it gets easier. They go to Washington. That is a far journey, but Washington, man, I don't have high hopes for them this year, so I can't call them the Commanders. I can't get that in my head. But anyways, they start off 5-0. Now it's where it gets tricky. The next week, they stay on that side of the U.S., and they play in Philly. Away game, and I think they'll get their first loss right there. Double away game. That's their third away game in a row against Philly. I think Philly takes it. And the next week they're at home against Cincy. Now I've been going back and forth with this one. I did have an L, and then when I think James had Cincy or maybe Jose, since it's at home, I think I'll give them this one. They'll beat this one. They'll give them the W right there.
So what's the record right now, Jeff?
Now they're 6-1. I believe.
Okay.
So the next week, yeah, I know. I think it's more schedule based, and they could lose that one. We'll see how Cincy's playing right there. I did have it lost in the beginning, but we'll see. I think because the next week you got Baltimore. You do got them at home, but I think I thought Baltimore is going to win that game. So I got another L for them right there. 6-2. The next week, they're home against San Diego. And San Diego, I'll never call them the loss. It's the Chargers, right? The loss. I mean, no matter what, they just San Diego Chargers with me.
San Diego Chargers.
Los
Go
Angeles
back to San Diego.
Chargers. Yeah. Man, that one, I don't know, man. I don't know how San Diego. I don't know how the Chargers are going to be this year. But I gave them the, football. I gave them the L on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave them the L on that one. Next week in New Orleans, man, I think they win that one. I think they beat New Orleans.
Yeah.
So now they're 7-3. Next week, they're playing the Steelers at home. But I don't know. Like I did have this. I had this as a loss. Y'all were
Thursday night
going
football?
back and forth. Yeah. Was it Thursday night?
Yeah.
Ooh, that does change things. So Thursday night, but man, those it's Thursday night, but it's also a division game, man. Those division games, they come ready to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it to the Steelers. So that's
Sheesh.
7-4. The next week in Denver, that's a W. 8-4. The following week, it's back against Pittsburgh at Steelers, and I got them losing that one as well.
You
So,
swept.
yeah, they got swept by
With a bye
by
week
Pittsburgh.
there, you gave them a sweep. Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Next week, KC. KC by this time of the year, they're going to be there. So yeah, KC wins that. So now they're 8-6.
God dang.
The next week, it's Cincinnati, and it's away, right?
Yep, it's at Cincinnati.
They're at Cincinnati, so I kind of flip flop these. Now I got them losing this one in Cincinnati. So now they're 8-7.
Deshaun Watson is crashing and burning quick. God damn. Did Nick Chubb break his other leg? God damn.
I mean, that defense doesn't hold up like it does last year. I mean, it's hard to carry defense in these days. Watson wasn't really to blame for their badass season last year. He played decent. It was that defense that was just fucking insane last year.
Defense did kind of crash and burn in some games. They showed up and then they
yeah.
Well, does it help when Joe Flacco throws interceptions, brother, and DTR and whoever they had? That sometimes it hurts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So the next week, they're home against the Dolphins, and man, I don't know the Dolphins. If Tua's healthy, I mean that's a big if at the end of the season.
Jose, that's 8
it's gonna be how it is when they get there. But I do got the Dolphins pulling away on this one.
The Dolphins get one playoff. They beat one team over 500 last year, and now you got them on crack with this win, and Trey's on crack with the 12-5 record. Y'all tripping here, bro.
Well, now they're 8-8. Now they're a 500 team. So
good Lord,
they beat a 500 team.
With the coach of the year? With the coach of the year?
And then the last game away in Baltimore. They started off hot, but they ain't ending hot. 8-9. They fall apart.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's a tough schedule, man. After that first
wasn't Miles Garrett the defensive player of the year too?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing, Jeff? Oh my god.
I mean, either way, they get that Dolphins game maybe. Who else? What other game?
I would have So I would have given the Dolphins game.
Maybe one Pittsburgh.
I would have given him the second Pittsburgh game for sure.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What are the losses?
You had to lose to the Chargers too, right?
Yeah.
See,
I would have given him the home game against the Bengals. I would have swapped those 3 games right there.
Yeah, I think they beat.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the Bengals.
I thought I did give them the home against the Bengals. I had it as an L, and then I gave it a W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they beat. I think they beat the Chargers too.
I don't know.
I got them beating the Bengals at home, but then losing on the road. But yeah, there's a couple of games there. There's 3 games. So yeah, I guess this will be on the low end at 8-9. And have you?
Hey man, come on, man. 11-5, man.
10-7.
11-6, 10-7, brother.
Yeah, Jeff, the low end, I could see 8 wins. The low end.
Yeah,
it's gotta be another travesty to Nick Chubb.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's a tough season. You never know.
It's a tough schedule.
The AFC North is
schedule. It's a tough division. It's a tough. It could happen.
If the schedule was more, like spread out, more even, but man, that it's just so easy, and then it's just like, damn, team, it just depends on how they're rolling.
That's true. That's true.
Milton had a comment before you started. He said, "I have the Browns winning division for the first time since I've been born."
Wow.
Well, according to Jeff, he ain't gonna win shit.
So what is that? How does that leave? Well, obviously Baltimore takes it. Huh?
I mean, if we're going by our list here, Baltimore takes it since it gets a wild card spot, and both Pittsburgh and Cleveland are dead in the water. So that's crazy. Like if we took our schedule seriously, like our predictions, we're saying Cleveland got ahead of Pittsburgh by just 1 game, but still under 500.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with the 11 wins for Bengals and 12 wins Ravens. That's plausible.
I can see that. Yeah.
But it's the Brown ones that shocks me. But then again, Alex always makes a point every year. There's 6 teams that were in the playoffs last year that will be missing the next year. So maybe the Browns are one of them. We'll see. I'm guaranteed the Pittsburgh Steelers will be one of them. But
I just haven't been impressed with Watson. I thought he was going to come back the same, and man, I think
this is the final year for him. Like, I think this year. You don't think so?
Dude, he is locked on that contract.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter, bro. They have to play him because I'm not paying you fucking $46 million a year just to sit on the bench for the next 2 years. He is fully guaranteed, bro, and no one's trading for that contract.
For how many more years?
2.
Oh, okay.
What is Jordan Love's contract?
Not fully guaranteed.
Stupid.
It was 4 years, $55 million a year. I think it was like 212, something like that. 210.
For winning 9 fucking games. Fucking crazy. They just be handing out fucking checks to anybody.
I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't mean to get you going. I wanted to know what he had fully guaranteed.
That's the dumbest contract I've ever seen.
I think,
trust me, if Dak would have won fucking 9 games and you guys would have seen that would have been losing y'all's mind.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have been pissed.
Bro,
I was pissed when he got paid the first time. I was like, what has he done? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like he ain't proved himself. So
I mean, $40 million at the time wasn't the highest paid, bro. Like, they literally went Jordan Love, highest paid dude. Like, come on, bro.
That's wild.
And didn't I fucking call it too? I'm like, he's literally gonna be about to be the highest paid guy.
And I was like, okay, maybe he's not gonna be highest paid because Tua didn't even get the highest paid. He went down to 53, and I was like, hey, maybe he'll be a step lower than Burrow and Trevor Lawrence. Not equal, the same guy.
What a day to be a quarterback, man.
Good Lord, for real. You know, that just means there's a fool out there that is gonna pay Dak $60 million next year.
I don't think it's going to be the Cowboys, but definitely whoever picks them up.
Raiders, Steelers could do it.
Oh, yeah. Denver.
Giants. I think Giants are low key. Like, Joe Shane's trying to keep his job after that Hard Knocks debacle. Good Lord, have mercy.
I think that, like, of course you would want a quarterback like Dak, right? Like, just someone that's productive and everything. But I just think it's the repetitiveness of the past, 3-4 seasons.
Yeah,
and it's just like,
maybe it's just the pressure of the star. Maybe
how many times is it going to be the same story over and over again?
Think that has a lot to do with it as well. The way people describe, like, what's my boy that be on? He be on First Take, and then he be on FS1.
Shannon Sharp was
no.
there. Are you talking about Keyshawn Johnson?
The heavy set dude.
There's a lot of heavy sets, dude, brother. Like, you need to be more specific.
Kendrick.
He played with the Cowboys.
Oh man.
Oh damn! I can't think of his name.
Defense or offense?
Defense.
He's thinking Swagoo. He's thinking about Swagoo.
Yeah, Swagoo. Yeah. He said when his time versus playing in Dallas versus playing anywhere else, it's almost like he compared it, and I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that. He compared it to like playing in a zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like when you play in Dallas, like everybody from the president to other athletes, they're coming in to watch you practice, the facility. Working out. Like it's always celebrities and cameras always on you at all times. Versus he said when he was able to play in other places, he alluded to it being it's like you just get to do what you're paid to do. You're a football player. You get to work out, you go to practice, you show up for game days. It's not unless you're playing with a top tier team, the media attention isn't as crazy as it is in Dallas. Whether you lose or you don't lose, it's always somebody there talking to you. So I think some of those pressures have a lot to do with it as well.
It's just crazy because overall, if you're looking at it with what CD wants, with what Micah wants, with what Dak wants, you're looking at $120 million with just those 3 guys. That's whew. So good luck for the Dallas Cowboys fandom because I don't know what 2 or 1 you're gonna keep, but yeah, you might be cheap everywhere. You might lose all 3.
No,
they're gonna pay CD the show.
You think so?
Jerry loves his wide receivers.
That's true. He loves that.
Yeah, he does. That's why he fucking traded one away for fucking 7th rounder, right?
Yeah, he missed the value.
Well, he wasn't wearing 88, Alex.
he misjudged that motherfucker.
That's a top 10 wide receiver in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That was dumb, bro.
Milton says
that was dumb.
Watson was 5-1 with the Browns. It wasn't really Watson, though, to be fair, Milton. He agrees with me that they have to keep him for at least the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Marco says Packers will have a better record than the Bears this year. Hot take.
Alex.
Doubt it.
Somehow me and Marco, ever since the Copa, we've been agreeing on everything.
And then Milton says, not gonna lie, Brian Dable with Dak would be best case scenario for Dak if they fix the interior O line.
If he went over there and somehow shined, I would be fucking.
He makes it to the conference championship game that first year.
Bro, do you know
Dak Prescott, Malik Neighbors, Sexy Dexy, Brian Burns?
I ain't gonna lie.
That
would be fire.
That defense is really good.
Yeah, dude, I said that, and somebody didn't believe me. That defense is underrated.
The defense is nice. It's the offense that's dead in the water.
Because they got Okereke, or however you say his name, from the Colts.
Bobby Okereke.
Yeah, you got goddamn, what's his name? He came from Arizona. The 6'4". Goddamn, what's his name?
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, you got Isaiah Simmons. Then you got Tibbs, Sexy Dexy, Brian Burns. Like, dog, that defense, and then they got Banks as a rookie corner, and he's fast as shit. He's a good hands corner, but bro, I think the only place I think they're weak at is safety. That's the only place I think they're weak at. But I don't know who their safeties are really.
All right. So before we go into the NFC North predictions, we're gonna do Alex's top 10 linebackers for the season. Last week he had defensive backs and some controversy, but I'll let y'all wait to hear about it on TikTok because I know y'all didn't go back to look at last week's episode.
No.
But Alex, when you're ready, actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's do a blind rankings real quick of AFC North players. Y'all down?
Can we just run down his cornerbacks?
No. It's not quarterbacks. It's cornerbacks and safeties. That's why it's
DBs.
So it was all defensive backs.
It better not been all Bears either, because I know Jaquan Brisker and Jaden Johnson made the list.
Yeah, you're already wrong, but okay. All right, we're going to be blind ranking AFC North players, both offense and defense, guys, so it can be anywhere. It's 1 through 6. So y'all going to be doing it individually. So I'll say the name, y'all give me a number, and we'll go from there. Got it?
Got it.
All right. First name up, Roquan Smith.
Ooh, number 2.
3.
I gotta do my Google.
Your Google.
Give me what James went with 3?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 3.
Next name up, T. Higgins.
Give me 5.
I'm going to go 5.
Hey, y'all read my mind.
All right. David Njoku.
Give me 6.
I was just going to say, give me 6.
And I don't know if I want to take up 5 and 6 already.
I don't like what the fuck Jose doing. He came out with Roquan Smith and then this list.
Yeah, like what's going on?
Here.
Players, guys. This is players from the division. Come on now.
Yeah, give me 6.
Good Lord. All right. Joey Porter Jr.
4. Sorry. God damn it.
Give me 3. Porter's an up and coming guy.
Give me 4.
All right.
Not a good
Mark
strategy.
Andrews.
Ooh, 4.
2.
Yeah, that's all we got. I guess me and James are gonna have the same one.
All 3 of you are going to have the same one. Y'all all left one available. All right. So your number 1 player in the AFC North, Jerry Jeudy.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about, bro. They be tripping, bro.
I should have left 6 open.
They always done.
It's not my fault.
After all that, Smith should have been number 1, huh?
Yeah, like, bro.
I mean, Smith or Andrews. I mean, either one could have been like number 1.
I wonder.
I thought in Njoku, y'all went so low. I was like, holy.
I wonder if he waits to like we see where we put at number 1, and if we have like a really good player at number 1, and he gives us a good player.
Nope. In order, right there. In order. In order, right there. So shut up, y'all. Ones are delusional. I just write it down, knowing y'all gonna mess this up.
One Steeler.
Hey, it's AFC North players. You know, it's one person guaranteed from each team, and then The other two are just whatever extras I just feel like I need to put in there. So, all right, Alex, give me your entry for your top 10 linebackers for this season.
All right, I got the top 10 linebackers of 2024 coming into this year. Honorable mention, what James has said. I can't really pronounce his last name, but it's Bobby
Okay.
Onkeke. He's gonna be really underrated. Over 120 tackles last year. He's gonna be pretty solid again.
Yeah.
And also another honorable mention. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chanel.
Nick
Bolton.
Nick Bolton. He played only 8 games. The defense kind of struggled with him being gone, but the secondary actually held up. And then plus having Chris Jones also helped out a lot. But he's really underrated. This things to be his 4th year. Both 2 years prior before last year had really good years. So those two are my honorable mentions. In number 10, he got hurt in the Super Bowl. This is why he's at number 10. He did have a crazy year. Drake Greenlaw.
Yeah.
He's my number 10. Number 9.
He ain't even playing this year, bro. I don't even know how it's your top 10. He ain't even playing this year.
Yeah, but you got to give him all the credit though from what he did last year was incredible.
You don't think he's gonna play at all this year?
That's an Achilles, sir. That is 12 months. He got that in February.
Yeah. Number 9, Tremaine Edmonds.
Tremaine Edmonds, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he had a hell of a year. He actually got paid more than the number 8 guy, and they play in the same team, but he had more more production. TJ Edwards.
Gee,
I wonder what team they play for.
Yeah, they're really good linebackers. You can't hate on what's his name on Poles for getting rid of one linebacker and pretty much getting two good replacements for the same price.
I'm just saying.
I know what they pay for. I think there to be some love in that AFC South. That's all
Keep going.
And then number 7, Matt Milano.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
I don't think a lot of people really sees like
cornerstone of that defense. He's cornerstone of that Bills defense.
Number 6, he is getting older. What's the name? Demario Davis, the Steelers. Solid. He's a rock, dude. He really is a rock fit. Yeah.
Solid. Still gets the job done.
Yeah. Number 5, CJ Mosley.
Nice.
And number 4, Quincy Williams. And then number 3, Patrick Queen. Number 2, Roquan Smith. And number 1.
Whoa. He's number 2?
And number 1 is Fred Warner.
I like Fred, but he's also getting up there in age.
Yeah.
No, Fred's still that, you know what? He's still that.
He's still the ace.
He's still him. Ain't nobody moving sideline to sideline.
I think Roquan, to tell you the truth, whenever he played for the Bears, nobody really paid attention to him up until he left. He's always been a solid fucking linebacker. And now that he plays for the Ravens,
I liked him. I was one of the people that said I didn't think they should trade him or anything. They should pay him. But Art was one of the people that wanted him gone. You kind of agreed only because of the pay thing. But I thought they should have kept him. I liked him over there.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. And I think this year will probably be the year where he could jump Fred Warner in the number 1.
Nice. All right. So Milton was hoping that this list would be better than your secondary one. I think he'll like this a lot more for sure.
Because the last one only had you had safeties. You had basically fucking 4 positions to fill. You got the left corner, right corner, and the 2 safety spots, strong safety and free safety. You basically handicapped me by letting me pick only 5 or 10 players from those positions.
Yeah.
I could never handicap you. Your decisions where you put them is your decisions.
I mean, that was pretty solid though, because I only put 5 corners in there.
Yes, but you left one.
So
out.
Yeah, but the 5 corners I put in there had a better year than PS2. You can't argue that.
I just don't think he should be out of the top 10, brother. I think if you want to.
And the other safety.
And then you kept saying names. Like if I even brought those up, I never said shit about Jerry Sneed. I never said shit about Jalen Johnson. I said shit about 2 people, and the guy who you had number 1. That's about it. I never went after those 2 guys. I was like,
because those are the corners. Those are the 2 corners that are, I guess, fairly new to everybody's eyes. In as far as like,
but who argued them? Nobody did.
I'm sure somebody will.
No, I'm talking about this core. We're talking about this group of people. Me, you, and Trey, who were on here. No, we didn't argue about Jalen Johnson or the Jerry Steen being on the list. He was just baffled. He didn't say any names. I said Antoine Winfield maybe shouldn't be higher. I said Derwin James should definitely not be number 1. And I said Minka Fitzpatrick is not ahead of him, in my opinion.
Okay, I need to watch it.
PS2?
I need to watch this video because this sounds like some discrepancies.
No,
okay, for my linebacker core, I just got 3 names, and I want to know why you didn't put them on the list. We're gonna start with number 1, which is clearly, I know he's a little older, but Levante David. 2,
I have him at number 13.
What about Zaire Franklin from the Colts?
He's up and coming. The Colts always have good linebackers.
They got studs. And then I can say this dude's name for Jacksonville. I was hoping you would call him Oklon. Olukon, I guess is his last name. He's their stud middle linebacker, number 23. I like him because he flies around sideline to sideline. He's pretty solid. I can't say his first name. It's Foyesad. It's probably
I'll look for a brother, but
yeah. Those are just my 3. Those are my noticeable 3 that you didn't put on there. I mean, I figured they would probably be lower or they could have made it, but it's still a solid list. I like what you got on there.
Milton's asking why no JOK from Cleveland.
Ooh,
that was a tough one. He gets really underrated for being an undersized linebacker. He really does. To tell you the truth, that whenever I first started playing, I thought he was a DB, but like, then they started using more as a linebacker. He has a body more of a DB though, but I just feel like those other guys are more like you could say, like, when I say more important to their defense, because they also got Marius Garrett in Cleveland. So I'm not trying to say that he's not important to their defense, but he is an up and coming guy too. If you take some of these guys out of their defense, you'll notice it really bad.
So you brought up, James brought up for Yesad Olukun. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I tried my best.
Yeah,
he's listed as this man is listed as a linebacker. So I mean, but you are more intellect on the defense side. Why no Josh Hines Allen?
I think what's his name had a not Hines, but what's his name? The linebacker from the other linebacker from KC had a better year than
Bolton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I even like what you call it for KC.
It was 17.5 sacks, tied for second place last year. Ooh,
but that's that he play. I think he plays. Doesn't he play outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like edge rusher.
So is that something you'll consider next week, or it's just?
Yeah, it's like an edge rusher.
Okay.
Like TJ is considered a linebacker, but he's outside linebacker. We all know that.
Yeah, he's left outside linebacker.
This is what it's really hard to, like, once you start putting people in categories like Myles Garrett is a defensive end.
Yeah.
In that scheme, that's a 4-3 scheme. TJ Watt plays in a 3-4, so his position's outside linebacker. But if you were to be playing in a 4-3 he has his hand down and he's considered in as a GM.
So your list here is if they are playing in a 3-4, they don't count. Technically, they should be more.
No, these are the mics. These are the wheels. These are the guys in the inside.
So it's to me, it's more so like your left and right outside linebackers are more like edge rushers. They're not considered like.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna more likely have them in favor next week, and you have your D line. Okay.
Yeah, these guys are
Just an
inside linebackers.
Yeah,
these are Mikes and Wills linebackers.
Gotcha.
These are more or less your field generals and your pass coverage guys.
Because Milton says Josh Allen should be on here, brother. There's no way, but then he says fair, Alex. Because see, I gotta ask these questions because there are people gonna ask. So I just have to make sure, like, I don't have linebackers for dummies on here. Okay, I don't have a book. I should have the whole like encyclopedia that says football for dummies. That should be for me.
No, but I mean, it's just more so when you talk about linebackers, when you get to the left and rights, those guys are more likely to be coming off the edge,
especially on a 3-4, like we're saying.
Yeah.
Cool. Good shit, Alex. Like it. It definitely does not upset me like last week's. All right, bet.
I need to hear this list, man.
Well, guys, check out episode 194. All right, now we're gonna do predictions.
I'm
subscribed. Are you not subscribed? You're not subscribing for this? Are you holding me back, Chips? My next one?
Not at all, sir. Not at all, sir.
Show me your YouTube right now. Show me who you follow. I swear to God, if it's Mr. Beast ahead of us, I'll kick your ass. All right. Let's go ahead and predict the NFC North. I'll get started with the worst team from last year because I have Trey's list of teams. So I'll be predicting the 2024 season record for the Minnesota Vikings. Whew. And this is with Sam Darnold, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. We got a lot of people that believe this team will...
16. I mean, my bad. What?
So yeah, exactly. We have a lot of people that believe that. So, but you forget they got Aaron Jones. You forget they got Justin Jefferson. Even DUI Jordan Addison, they got him. So let's not doubt this team all the way just yet.
Who do I got again? Detroit, right?
Yeah. You'll go last.
We're going undefeated.
Okay, that cuts you. Don't spoil it. All right. Week 1 at New York Giants. We've seen the Giants beat them before, but it's Daniel Jones. I never trust him. Sam Darnold wins in New York. They start 1-0, baby.
Damn.
Week 2 again, hosting San Francisco. Bend over and accept that defeat because San Fran's going to run you through. That's 1-1 record. Houston comes in the next week. They will run you through too. That's a 1-2 record. They go to Green Bay. Go visit Jordan Love. Say what's up. They bend over and get their ass whooped. That's 1-3. The Jets come to Minnesota. The Jets beat them. Now they are 1-4.
Damn.
The Lions come to Minnesota. They will bend over and lose to the Lions. They'll be 1-5. They will go to LA to face the Rams. They will lose to the Rams to go 1-6. It's not a good time for them, fellas. It's not a good time. It's also Thursday night football, so it's definitely not no bueno. They will host the Indianapolis Colts, and they will get a sneaky upset on the Colts and finally go. What was that? 2-7, 2-6, whatever I was going at. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so 2-6. Bet. Then they will travel to early November in Jacksonville. They will lose there. Jacksonville will get the Josh Hines Allen will earn top 10 spot for Alex after that on any list. Then they will play Tennessee. Tennessee is ramped up very well. It will be a close game, but they will lose to Tennessee Titans and Will Levis. That puts them at 2-8. They will travel to Chicago, and they will lose to Chicago 2-9. They will host Arizona, their first game in a long time at home. And they will get the upset because Arizona can't play in the cold, even if it is a dome. That is, 3-8 now? Then they will host the Falcons the following week. The Falcons are trying to win. Captain Kirk is here for his revenge game. But Minnesota upsets Captain Kirk at home, and they will go 4-8 there. Then Chicago comes in, says hi, bends them over, beats them 4-9. They go to Seattle just a few days before Christmas. They will lose to Seattle, so that'll make them, I believe, 4-10 or 4-11 at this point. Green Bay, they will come and visit. They'll beat them Packers will sweep them as done, and then after that, they go to the Lions. They lose to them, so they have a 4-13 season.
Good God.
But Justin Jefferson will still have 1,800 yards. But it's not enough.
What game does McCarthy take over?
He could take over at any point. I mean, whenever the losing streak happens, I mean, they could take over after the Rams lost, after they lost 6 straight.
Yeah,
I think.
And then McCarthy comes in, and is like,
they could beat Green Bay. Their defense is pretty good to beat Green Bay.
I just don't think they can match up long enough. I think the Danielle Hunter loss would be more.
Yeah, that's the pivotal point.
Yeah.
However fast Burst can get going is the best thing that can happen for them.
Yeah.
The faster he turns out, the better it is for them.
The better for the Minnesota Vikings too is that they lose. They need to get an old lineman in the top 5 draft next year. They need to get some revamped in the defense in some ways. They'll get better. It's not their year. Let them struggle a little bit. 4 teams not bad. I mean, I might have given them more wins than people really think. I mean, to be honest. So let's see.
Yeah, 4. I don't know about you, Jose, but 4 is bad. But
yeah, who were the last 2 wins with or against?
The last 2 wins would have been the Falcons and the Cardinals. But that's what I'm saying. They're coming to Minnesota.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they beat the Cardinals.
But you think the Cardinals are gonna go like a high fucking number this year? I already know it, but even last week, the Cardinals don't lose to the Patriots. The Cardinals don't lose to this team. The Cardinals will not lose.
They don't, because I think Cardinals could win 9 games next year.
Okay, just because they win 9 games, that'll be these are the 9 games.
Huh?
No, the defense will be mid. The defense will be mid. The coach is a defensive specialist, but it's
James. They beat the Cowboys last year.
Everybody beat last year.
Yeah, well, they got Kyler Murray now back, and then they got Marvin Harrison,
Josh Dobbs.
Then they got James Conner's healthy finally.
Shit, everybody beat Dallas, and beating Dallas ain't no surprise or no great thing. Shit.
But like, pay attention to the games that they lost though. Like most of their games, they were in them.
Not that Green Bay one. Not that playoff game. Not the one that mattered.
I'm talking about Arizona.
Oh yeah, well that was early in the season. That was just funny. Milton says less than 5 wins. A wild statement to me. Well, I gave him less than 5 wins. Joe says had him worse. LOL. Yeah, he has him at 2-15. Joe says JJ is Mac Jones 2.0.
Nah, that's really low.
Yeah, no. We'll see. Marco says 4-13 season is crazy. Nah, not for that team, bro. Like you gotta understand. You gotta understand what they lost, brother. You crazy because this man says no 8-9.
They lost a top 10 quarterback.
He gave him the 2 wins against Chicago because I know where his hate lies right now, and he gave him some 2 bullshit wins. I swear to God, Marco, I know you'll be ass. Milton says 4 is not so crazy. I just think having O'Connell and Brian Flores that gives them a couple of wins, just game plan wise, and it could be anything could happen. Josh Dobbs, fucking Nick Mullins, they were able to sneak out some wins, but that of course had to rely on other people dying. So to be fair, and then Milton says they split with Green Bay for sure. Maybe we'll see. We don't know.
Minnesota, I don't know. They always play Green Bay pretty good.
We shall see. All right, who had Chicago? I think that was Jeff.
It was me. He's setting me up for failure against Alex. You're trying to get Alex to hate me.
No, I spun the wheel. The wheel, and it was a fair assessment. James, shut the fuck up.
Right after this weekend. Oh my god. Yeah. So anyways,
Jeff,
we got
give me an intro.
All right. We got the 2024 season record for the Chicago Bears.
He was gonna give me the Bears, but I said no.
Oh really?
Yeah, I said no.
Yeah, because I don't want 17-0. I don't want to hear it. Or 16-1.
Yeah, I don't want the Bears.
All right. So they start off at home against Tennessee. I actually gave them a W right here. Home game against Tennessee. They start off the season 1-0.
The 10 you see.
Next week, away in Houston, Texas. That's a loss. 1-1.
Okay.
The following week, they travel up to Indianapolis to face the Colts. I got them losing against the Colts.
Crazy.
Could be a close game, but Richardson shouldn't be hurt by week 3. So
He'll be hurt by week 1, brother. Trust me. Bring in Joe Flacco.
Then they go home to face the St. Louis Rams. That's going to be a loss. So they start off. You got them beating the Rams?
They don't play good in the cold.
No, they never. Well, not in the cold. They never.
Well, they don't play good north.
Yeah, the Rams can never beat the Bears for some reason.
In Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, in Chicago. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It doesn't matter who the fucking coach is. They can never beat the Bears in Chicago. It's weird.
Really? Well, we'll see. I thought the Rams turned it around last season, and I mean they got high-powered offense. Stafford seems like he's back to being close to normal. Well, yeah, maybe you're right. We'll see. I mean, he was used to playing, but Detroit's a dome or what? He's not used to playing in the cold.
So what is this? This is 1-3.
1-3.
Shit.
But don't worry.
Right now, a quarter into the season, I was right. They should have kept Fields in.
Oh my God, that's the narrative.
Maybe.
Bro, okay. So the last time they played in Chicago, the score was 6-15. Mitchell Trubisky won.
Oh my God.
The year before,
what year was that?
2018.
and then
Hold on, Alex. I got the history. Shut up. and then the time they played them before that in 2012, 6-23. Chicago wins.
Who was the quarterback though? Was that
In 2012, that's Alex's answer. I got no answer for that one, bro.
For who, the Bears or the Rams?
Oh, is that Sam Bradford?
It might be Sam Bradford.
not for the Bears. The Bears, I think they
No,
have
not for
The Rams.
take color.
In 12.
In 2009 in Chicago, 9-17. Chicago wins again.
Damn, they haven't scored above 10.
They haven't won in Chicago since November 16th of 2003.
Damn.
God.
Yeah, we just have a good history against the
You
Rams.
might want to switch that up, papas.
Well, let's see. Well, I guess I'm going to bet the damn Bears that game. Well, the following week, you get some help. You're at home against the Carolina Panthers. So you get a dub, 2-3. Things looking up.
The Carolina best friends since they gave them all the fucking beats.
Then you're at home against the Jags.
Oh, God.
I do got the Jags winning that one. I say, yeah. We'll see how healthy everybody is, but I would think the Jags win.
Is that 2-5 or 2-6?
2-4.
2-4.
2-4. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Oh, bad, bro.
And then look, next week you go play the Commanders in Washington. They get a dub. Look at
That's
that.
after the bye
3-4.
week. They have an early bye week. That's after the bye week.
After bye week. Then they go play Arizona. I'm not on Alex's bandwagon of Arizona. I got them beating Arizona.
So 4-4.
4-4. Against the Pats at home. I got them beating the Pats. They turn things around. They're 5-4.
That's fine.
But now they're at home against Green Bay. Yeah, y'all already know who I got.
They owned them. So I'm not mad at that one.
So 5-5. And then they go. No, they're at home against Minnesota, and they win that one.
6-5.
6-5. But then you run into the Lions.
No. The Lions run into them.
The Lions run to the Bears.
The Lions run into the Bears.
Jared Goff has a tough time against them.
Really?
Just saying.
Well, you should have done the damn Bears. I got the Lions winning.
Well, 6-6. Okay.
6-6.
It's crazy.
500. They got a tough schedule here. They got the 49ers next. We got old Brock over there. I got the 49ers.
Another team that the Bears usually always beat.
Alex, I'm betting. I know they're going to San Fran that game. Santa Clara.
Yeah, they'll beat them.
I'm betting Bears. I'm betting the Bears.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
I'm telling you, there's teams that the Bears can't beat. Like the Bears can't beat the Colts. They've always had a hard time against the Colts, but they could always beat the Rams. They could beat Houston, and they beat Detroit all the time.
We know from the Super Bowl back 18 years ago. Definitely the Colts own the Bears there. But okay, so
we're in San Francisco. So the next week, now they got they're in Minnesota against the Vikings. They get a dub.
7-7.
7-7.
Jesus Christ.
But then they got Lions at home, so they lose.
Swift.
7-8. Seattle, dude. Seattle. This one's a limbo game for me. Seattle. I mean, I think Seattle's a solid team. They've been solid. I thought they were better the year before this past year. But yeah, I got Seattle. I just got Seattle. So what's that? It's 7-9. And then the last game against Green Bay, and Green Bay's gonna need it to get into the playoffs. So I got 7-10.
That's crazy, bro. This team got better everywhere, and they went 7-10 last year. And you're telling me they're gonna go same record?
That's wild.
They got a tough schedule. I don't know what their schedule was last year. Yeah. So what y'all got them? Y'all got them 10-7.
I have them 10-7. Yeah.
The opposite.
I agree with the Green Bay sweep. Don't get me wrong. I will agree with that. But I actually think they might sweep the Lions.
Really?
Because if you know, last year, Jared Goff and the Lions did beat the Bears in their first matchup, but they squeaked by because they had to make a major comeback. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, they played the Bears again. They got stomped.
Damn.
So, and it's Jared Goff. And even when he was the Rams, when they played the Bears, he struggles. For whatever reason, they read him like a fucking
playboy. They got Goff's number.
Yeah, so
it's the defense
and the Seattle one too. That's definitely, I'm flipping that one around.
Yeah, Seattle.
That defense, bro. Whew.
Yeah, the Bears defense is gonna be really good next year.
So 10-7 for me on that for the Bears. They flip their record around and they squeak into the playoffs. James, how you feeling?
I mean, I feel like they can. Like, I mean, you got to think about it. They're playing with the rookie quarterback. We don't know his progression. We don't know how he's going to turn out. Defensively, they got some studs over there. So, like, I feel like you can always hang your hat on defense. They're arguably 1 or 2 in the division behind the Detroit Lions to take this division. That's why I have them at. I don't have a lot of faith in the Packers. I feel like they're crumbling. They lost a lot of pieces. They're trying to find a new identity. So I feel like this is their lower. For me, this is their lower ceiling. I feel like high ceiling, they can go 10, 11 games this year if K really him. So just with the pieces they added, you know what I mean? You added in Keenan, you added in Rome, you pick up Swift. You know what I'm saying? You still got another backup back behind him. You got Cole Kmet. You know what I'm saying? You got a strong defense that can get you the ball. So really, it's really all or nothing. And I feel like they'll do better than what was said, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun for sure. We definitely got some comments here. Milton says Bears make the playoffs at 10-7. I have my own team tomorrow. I'm talking about the Cowboys. He's doing their predictions. He's correcting you, Jeff, because you said St. Louis. They're LA.
I know. But I did that because of San Diego Chargers. So
LA shouldn't even have any teams. They have no real fans there, bro. Like that ass.
Really don't.
They're fake as fuck. They should split up their fucking teams. New York, call them the New Jersey Jets or Giants, whatever. Split
all the
them
LA
up.
teams are fake.
Yeah. Whoa, Mr. Jeff is tripping. Marco says the cold helps Stafford's injuries. Hell nah, bro. Fucking Stafford's wife's gonna be making out with the backup quarterback. Lions sweeping Chicago is crazy, brother. 9-8 to me. Caleb Williams throwing 15+ picks this year. I don't know why you don't like him, Marco. He's just like you.
He's
Marco.
not.
It's really got the hate for him, bro.
It's crazy because I don't even think Caleb's gonna throw the ball a lot. You don't have to. Like you really don't. Caleb doesn't have to be a fucking magician this year,
brother. They got 2 wide receiver ones.
Yeah,
like that's crazy. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore.
He really doesn't have to do much. His receivers are get separation.
Good quick slants, fucking screens, bro. Like I ain't worried for this kid, bro.
Me neither. He's the Bears put him in probably the best position ever.
The best position ever. Like it is really up to him to sell this team.
Yeah.
Robert, your boy James says, but they got real teams. Vikings are not going 8-9. That's right. They're going 4-13.
Guys, he is a Vikings fan. So
yeah, they're going 4-13 and getting a high draft pick, Robert. Okay, it's okay. You need to rebuild your squad. That's what you got JJ for. Rebuilding time, baby. And then he says Marco knows nothing about. He said Allen old though, he's getting hurt more in every year. I mean, really, last year they kind of just shut him down early because Justin Herbert was dead in the water. So
yeah,
I mean, there really is nothing there. Marco says 8-9. I don't know if that's Bears or to Vikings. Maybe both. They were number 1 against the run, and their new offensive coordinator, they'll be play action, high risk offense, in my opinion. And then Marco just has an emoji up there. I don't know what that is. Is that a booger? Say it louder.
Say it louder.
Bet something.
Oh, bro, you don't even know what the hell that is, bro.
Y'all don't even know each other. It's funny. All right, guys. And last and not last, Alex, you're next. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Intro.
2024 Green Bay Packers schedule.
It's not gonna go good.
They're going to Brazil. They're about to get their ass beat in fucking not only in the United States this year, but also in another fucking country. Let's go to fucking South America, get that ass beat by the Philadelphia Eagles. Even with no linebackers on Peacock, where everybody can see. Get your ass beat. Then you go back to Green Bay. You get a win against the Colts. I'll give you that one. The Green Bay does play the Colts pretty well. But then they go to Tennessee, and that's one team they don't play well against. And I think that the Tennessee Titans defensive line is going to be real stout. They'll lose to the Tennessee Titans.
So what's this record right now?
1-2.
Okay.
And then they play against the Vikings in Lambeau. They'll beat the Vikings. Then they travel to LA against the Rams in Week 5. They'll lose to the Rams, and then they play against the Cardinals. You already know how I feel about the Cardinals. I think they'll beat the Cardinals will beat the Packers, and then they go against the Houston Texans. Houston will beat them. Then they travel to Jacksonville. I don't think Jacksonville's going to be that good. Green Bay will beat Jacksonville.
Yo, what's this record right now? I'm trying to keep up.
3-3, maybe.
It's like 3-5 already and shit like that. Like, I don't even know. Thanks, right? You gotta keep up this record number, bro. I need to know.
Hold on.
Jesus, this man said they're fucking getting. You can't wear green in Brazil, so you're getting smoked by the Eagles.
No. Hold on. So we are in week 9, right? Against Detroit. They get a win against Detroit.
They beat Detroit.
Yeah, they'll beat Detroit in Green Bay.
What's
then
that
they go
record?
week 10 bye week. They go to Chicago. Chicago will beat them in Chicago. That's a loss. San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know. This game's kind of for me. I don't know because is San Francisco really gonna have a Ayuk? Are they gonna have?
Let's just say they do. For now, let's just say they do.
They'll lose to them. Miami, the Dolphins. They'll beat the Dolphins.
What?
That's fine. No, the Dolphins can't play the Colts for shit.
Yeah. And then they play at Detroit. They'll lose to Detroit. In Detroit, they'll split.
That's a Thursday night football game. Okay.
Seattle. They'll lose to. They'll beat Seattle.
Okay, I was gonna say. Oh crap.
And then against the Saints, their defense will. They should have lost to the fucking Saints last year, if Carr didn't get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. They will whoop that ass. They will whoop that ass in the dome.
Yeah.
But this will be in the dome. This will be in
Yeah.
Lambeau.
It don't matter.
Yeah, this is in Lambeau, but this is on a Monday night. And then
Who won that one? New Orleans?
yeah, I got New Orleans beating them. And then the Vikings, I got them beating the Vikings. And then for the week 18, I think Chicago sweeps them this year.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm talking about, Alex.
So what's that
What
final
is that?
record?
What's
I
that
got
record?
the
What is that record? I don't even know.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yo.
7 and 10
What?
7-10.
Yo.
for the fucking highest paid fucking quarterback.
Hey, according to us, this is the worst division in the fucking league. After the whole draft, I was like, this is the best division in the NFC. Now we got the worst. 4-13, 7-10, 7-10. James is definitely going 17-0 with this shit because there's just no fucking way. These teams downgraded so bad.
I'll give you a heads up. The Lions' schedule is 13-4. Like they
I don't need the heads up.
Spoiler alert.
I know I didn't want those spoilers, bro. I was like, hey, that's a 9-8 team. You know what? Jordan Love is really just Trevor Lawrence, black version. That's all it is. But this man said no.
Hey, so Alex, are we doing $20?
Chicago sweep.
Yeah,
Yo,
we'll do $20. Chicago will have a better record than Green Bay.
Hey, nice. All right, shake on it. Good.
Lord.
Write it down.
Go ahead, Jose. Put it.
That's the third bet I have on here. God damn.
I actually think.
Hey,
I
put it
actually
in the
think Caleb,
book.
Is there any more bets I don't know about?
I think Caleb will actually have a better year than Jordan Love.
Caleb should do good.
Yeah.
I like Caleb.
Def, you bet?
$20.
No, I'm talking about you taking that bet too.
Oh, what, you want it too?
Caleb,
If you want to, we can. I mean, I feel like Caleb's gonna have a
No
better.
blow nothing on that one.
Oh no, I don't want that bet. Hell no, I don't want that. Bet.
Why?
Caleb against Love.
Why? That's your guy.
Nah, I think Caleb got some better receivers. I'm not in love with Green Bay's receivers.
That's a fact. They're all wide receiver too.
And they're gonna be
It's not
doing
the
those.
receivers. It's not the receivers that make them good.
He's gonna be throwing those screen passes to Moore for 80 yards. Screen pass.
What's the other bet y'all have? Jeff, you have one.
Me
with
and Trey.
Trey, right?
Me and Trey got one. It's it might be the same bet. I don't know. It's something about Green Bay.
Oh, Miami and Green
and
Bay.
Miami. Green Bay, Miami. I might lose that one, but
Nah, I don't think
Trey
so.
just
I
be
think we got
talking.
that one.
Be talking best. He loves
Apparently,
to,
Marco wants to take that bet with you, Alex. He says,
he'll take
Caleb
Love.
has a worse year than Love.
Ooh.
I'll take the bet. All right, so we'll put them.
Damn.
So we'll put Alex versus Marco, $20. We are gambling here, ladies and gentlemen, for no fucking reason.
I hadn't even got paid out for my other bets.
Doesn't Trey owe you or something?
Ninja, you need to tell me. Do you want to go this weekend on fucking 54th Street to get your fucking bet done? You need to remind me. It's you. This is your shit. You need to tell me.
I told you I'm good with Chick-fil-A, bro.
Okay, we can have Chick-fil-A for dinner, brother. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I was gonna take it to 54th Street, but you want Chick-fil-A? That's fine. You don't got Chick-fil-A over there in the hood, so you're good.
Yo, there's Chick-fil-A. Their Chick-fil-A truck came in here.
So Chick-fil-A truck don't count as an actual chain, brother. God damn.
All right.
What's the by the way, between Jordan Love and Caleb Williams? What's the term and conditions? Yards, touchdowns. What are we doing? I need to know because I don't need y'all cry at the end of the year if they're close, same record and shit, and y'all fucking be like,
Well, he's saying that Caleb will have
a worse year than Love.
15 INTs, which is crazy.
Robert says Caleb fell apart second half of his college season. Did you see that roster? No shit. They God damn, they fucking sucked. Fucking Jerry Rice's kid went in the 7th round. No shit. That was his wide receiver too. Roger says that Jordan Love pack. Yeah. You need to return it. Fucking 30-day shipping right now, Vato. You want to do TD to interception ratio? Oh my God.
He'll probably lose.
Just do yards and make it easy. Holy fuck.
I know. You really want to do
God.
Y'all gotta agree to this, Alex.
Like me and Trey's bet last
Go
year,
for 30
like
touchdowns.
complicated and shit.
30 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, brother.
Fucking by the way he wants to do it, he'd probably lose. DJ Moore had like fucking 4 touchdowns in one game.
Caleb to throw 60 to 20. Who do you guys think he is? Justin Fields? God damn.
Wow, that's disrespectful.
They upgraded. Come on, we know this. Come on,
Justin
bro.
Fields never even had that kind of season.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, this is they're like Jameis Winston over here. Like, god damn.
30 for 30.
I know, God, y'all
Wait,
crazy.
didn't Patrick Mahomes?
Who do y'all think that is? Patrick Mahomes, Jameis
Yes, I'm about
Hurts,
to
and
say
Josh
that.
Allen? Like, what the fuck are we talking about over here?
Didn't
Caleb
Patrick
Williams.
Mahomes have fucking over like 15 turnovers?
Good Lord, 16-20. Fucking hell.
That is fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't.
So it says yards and interceptions.
No,
Why not touchdowns? Why not the 3?
So
Because he knows Caleb's gonna have more touchdowns.
So what if one has more yards but less like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
You need a tiebreaker, bro.
Robert says they didn't let Fields throw like that. Fields was nervous as fuck. He'd run after the first option. It's true. He get nervous, brother. Like, it's not that he's like horrible, but he'd be fucking nervous as hell and just start running. Like, there's a reason why Chicago moved off from him. There's a reason why he didn't get $45 million a year.
Caleb won't have to throw like that either.
Yeah, Caleb overrated. Caleb does not have to put himself at a risk like that, bro. We're talking about Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Like, come on, bro. It says TDs, tiebreaker for TDs. Okay, so y'all want to do that? Yards, interceptions, and touchdowns tiebreaker?
I guess so.
That's crazy. We'll do the 3. Best out of 3. I don't give a fuck. Best out of 3. That's gonna be y'all's bet. Milton was like, pass the Raider QB. No, influence.
That was that trade that last year. Was so confusing. I don't know if I was winning or losing those. I'll take the average of like 3 reports.
But you see, Jeff, how I ask, because these motherfuckers are gonna be like complaining later when they lose, like, and that's what Trey happened.
Last year, I just wanted yards, and I don't know why he ended up in yards.
Dude, Caleb's gonna have like under 3,000 yards, but his fucking defense. His defense is gonna. He's never gonna see the field. Like Caleb's never hardly gonna see the field. That fucking defense is gonna be like.
Okay, you can't. You want to win this bet? You need to shut up. That's not very convincing for me, brother.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Jordan Love got like 4,300 last year. You're like, no, he's not even gonna hit 3,000. Like, what the fuck? Why do we even like?
Well, then he's like. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not gonna have to do like much, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna have a better efficient year than fucking Love. Like, he will.
Crazy.
I mean, even if you lose a bet and he has a more efficient year, we know who's the better quarterback.
Yeah. We all know who's gonna have who's the better quarterback.
Rob earlier said Packers will have a better record than Dallas. Bro, Jose had them going 4-13. I think he's talking about the Vikings.
Yeah.
Milton was like, "Why did y'all let Chi-Town do Green Bay? Because he didn't want the Bears." And I spun the wheel. That's where he landed. Wink. Rob says, "Psych, this guy here, Alex Wild. What is this guy smoking? Crazy." And then what else we got here? Jesus Christ, we got so many comments today. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe on the YouTube page, please. We do truly appreciate it. We're not even close to being done yet because we still got James's list, and then we still got to do another freaking blind rankings. Y'all giving me high blood pressure.
We gotta talk about Wemby.
Y'all putting too much stock into Allen. Are we though? Are we really? They do got a shutdown corner on defense, but they got a lot of good shit on defense. So
we got to talk about Argentina in the Olympics.
Good Lord, what the fuck are we talking about? That's another soccer pod for you and Marco to do. Monday nights, brother. All right, James, are you ready? Are you entering any of these bets? So I can write them down.
I hope y'all keep the wins and losses because that last one, I should have kept track. That was horrible.
No, I'm ready.
All right, brother. Give me the intro and go ahead with your.
So, yes, we're doing win losses for the Detroit Lions 2024 schedule. So, first game up, we have the St. Louis Rams. We have the LA Rams at Detroit. I'm going with the dub for the Detroit Lions. They stay home to play the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Lions again. They go to the Arizona Cardinals. The Lions win again. They go home to play Seattle Seahawks. The Lions win again.
4-0. Okay.
and then they go to Dallas and lose.
Damn.
After a bye week, after early bye week, they go and lose. God damn. Okay.
Yep. And then they take on the Minnesota Vikings at home. Rob, y'all are losing. So after that, right there, we're looking at 5-1.
5-1.
And then they stay home to play the Titans. That's a dub. They go on the road to play the Packers. That's a dub. They go on the road again. They're playing the Texans. I got that as a loss.
7-2.
They go home to play the Jaguars. That's a dub. They go on the road to play the Colts. That's a dub. And then they'll go back home and play the Bears. I got them winning.
So 10-2 so far.
Yes, sir. They stay home to play the Packers. That's a dub. I got them at home again versus the Bills. That's another dub. They go to Chicago. I got them losing. Then they go on the road again to the 49ers. I got them losing. And then they come home to play the Vikings. Dub.
13-4 for real.
Damn.
God damn.
Hey, they added some pieces. We got their weapons intact. They just gonna build off of the chemistry from last year. That's what I got about.
I honestly don't even think you're crazy. To be honest with you, I'll be honest.
That's
That
a cupcake.
schedule seems pretty easy.
It's sweet, bro. That schedule is sweet. And while I was being biased, they fuck around. It might be Dallas and go 14.
Hey,
There's a couple of games.
that week 17 against the Niners.
Yeah,
That's a revenge game. They could steal that one.
Nah, I don't think they still in that, bro.
I mean, they were close to beating them in the playoffs last year before they choked up the second half.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. They really
Hey,
were.
what happened between Detroit and Dallas this past year? Didn't Dallas get away with one or something at the end of the game or something? I can't remember.
Dallas won the game fair and square. But
What were they complaining about?
On some bullshit.
I'm trying to remember.
No, look, this is what happened.
James remembers.
Dallas won the game. I feel like Dallas won the game, but Dallas also choked the game away because they had them on like 4th and forever, and they got like 1 or 2 penalties. But the real skepticism of the whole game was, I think Taylor Decker came on the field and didn't acknowledge himself as a
That's what.
and they went for 2, and they got called as a what do they call it?
It was a illegal shift because he fell forward.
Because they went for they scored a touchdown and basically was finna go for the win, and instead of kicking the field goal, they wanted to go for 2. And so Taylor Decker and I can't think of the other linemen.
That's right. They went multiple times going for the 2. Fucking Dan Campbell could just settle for the field goal to tie.
They got it on that first one, but they called some bullshit.
They called it twice.
Yeah.
They went for it twice and they got it both times. But I think the first one was illegal shift. The second one was the player didn't announce himself. It's like you're supposed to do something.
Oh yeah, as a receiver.
Or like
and he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He didn't let the ref know he caught it. They called a touchdown. They called a flag, and then they went for it again, threw it to the tight end. It was underthrown. We win the game. But Dallas should have won that game fair and square like way before that. But they let Detroit march down the field and score. So,
and the shitty part for the Lions schedule is they have an early bye week, week 5 bye week, and it's like fuck.
After that, it's stretch.
But I don't think they lose to the Cowboys this year. I know Cowboys usually favor at home.
Yeah,
like they do really well. I think they've only lost like once or twice at home, something like that last few years. But I mean, still, I don't got them. I mean, it'd be a fun game.
Yeah.
All right. So Rob really wanted to see your list, and then when you said Detroit over Vikings, he was like, "What? Really, James?
Nigga, y'all don't have no offense, no defense, nothing.
Shit, our offense is loaded.
No, it's not. Oh, y'all added Arian Jones. Hold on, let me go.
Colts is a little tricky, in my opinion.
Yes,
the Colts can win any game. They can steal one.
They can show up.
The Sports Mailman now on Facebook. That's right, Joe. You are the Sports Mailman. Thank you for your service, sir. Rob says, I believe. And they said they're 13-4. They might be sitting players week 18 to be correct on that. That's one. True. Marco says, why James Cameron look like I'm watching Twisters in 4DX? Because he's never fixed that setting, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
he's like, boy, got me dizzy.
Stop staring so goddamn hard.
Cowboy ain't got no running game.
Oh, Let me see. Minnesota got one because y'all picked up poor man Aaron.
Are you against Aaron Jones? What is going on?
They hating on Aaron Jones.
You're Zeke or Aaron Jones, James?
Right now, I'll probably take Aaron.
Okay.
We haven't seen Zeke. Zeke was up there in New England acting like he still got it. So
he was acting like a receiver because he was our best receiver.
Yeah, Zeke is
he wasn't playing the run game. He was playing receiver.
Zeke is Zeke. He's a third.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. You feel me?
He's a goal line back, Zeke. That's what he is now.
That's it, dog.
It is what it is.
You guys sure missed that last.
If we go to an 18-game season,
And a
3
third
bye
down
weeks is a must. Maybe Pro Bowl week, 18 games a lot. I think they'll do 18 games. Two bye weeks is perfect because I think it's fair for the players.
Yeah.
I don't think 18 games is a lot.
Hey,
I
did
think,
y'all hear? Did we ever talk about that, or did y'all ever talk about that? I know I missed a couple of parts, but
yeah, we talked about it, right? About them going like preseason, going to like I think.
I said I don't like that they're trying to get rid of the preseason.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that though. It wasn't that. It was Joe Burrow said.
Pro Bowl week for the second bye week.
Yeah.
I don't care for the Pro Bowl. That's fine if they want to do
it.
it.
Yeah, but by doing that, they're gonna have to.
Players are gonna turn it down because
they're gonna have to get rid of preseason game.
They're definitely gonna get rid. I think they're gonna drop it down to just one preseason game.
That's ridiculous. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Cody says right now, how about every year? And then Marco says early bye weeks is tough also. Yeah, but if you add a second bye week later on, I think it'll be fine for everybody. And Rob says we got TJ, Jettis, and Addison on top of Aaron Jones. But you got Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
you also throw the ball like this.
You talking about TJ Hawkinson?
It don't matter who y'all put in quarterback shit. That ball ain't going nowhere. Justin Jefferson's gonna be frustrated.
You can bring back the Pastronaut and you know
TJ Hawkinson's getting outplayed by his replacement in Detroit.
Sam Laporta.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready for the final thing? So when we close it out?
Yes, let's go.
All right. So we're gonna do blind rankings of NFC North players. So I know y'all love the first one, so I know you're gonna love the second one. And it's already written down in order, so I don't want to hear y'all crying or complaining.
How many? 6 again?
Yeah, six people. Rob says he's gonna shock the world. Yeah, he's gonna shock the world by going to the UFL. Cody says the Vikings better off signing Andy Dalton. You know what? Joe Flacco was available at one point.
Hey, bro.
Joe says don't fall for it. Are you talking about my blind rankings? Nah, they already fell for it. Y'all Vikings butt cheeks at QB. Fucking Marco, sort of God. We know this. We've already claimed it. All right, everyone ready?
Let's go.
Sir.
All right. First name up. Jalen Johnson.
Number 2.
3.
Give me 4.
That's disrespectful, Jeff.
See, when I tell you that Jalen Johnson was the number 2 cornerback, this is what I mean right here. That I had to defend Jalen Johnson and Snead.
This is just Jeff. We know Jeff makes ridiculous
claims. This is why I had to defend him. You see? Now you get my point.
He wasn't on last week.
Well, I made it because of this stupid comment right here. I was already prepared for it. That's how fucking good I am. I'm already thinking ahead.
All right.
So
next name up.
Whoa, who'd you pick, Alex? What number?
Number 2, Jalen Johnson.
All right. Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, I'm still lower on Aiden, actually.
What?
I got number 4. Yeah.
I'm putting them at number 2.
Hutch.
Should I leave room?
Hutch is a dog, bro. Hutch is a dog.
Let Jeff speak, sir.
Give me. I guess I got to keep them in the middle. Yeah, give me 3.
All right. Jordan Addison.
I put him at 5.
Yeah, I'm putting him at 5. Yeah, Rob, we put him at 5.
Jeff is conflicted.
I love receivers. Nah, yeah, I give 5.
Yeah, you better put that nigga at 5. You better put that nigga at 2.
Romeo Dobbs.
6.
Ooh, 6. Dobbs hasn't proven
We're
anything
the
yet.
same trap as last time.
Hey, just know he's not better than Addison, though. Dobbs is not better than Addison.
What's your number, Jeff?
Yeah, 6.
All right.
I only got 1 and 2 left.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
I only have 1 and 2 left. Give me 2.
No, you should have 3.
No, he used
Yeah, I
to
messed up.
season.
I got Gibbs too. I got him at 3.
I'm putting
All
that.
right.
What did I got open?
You got 1 and 4.
4.
All right, guys, and your last one on here, who's all y'all's number 1 again. Y'all did this to yourself, Mr. Keenan Allen.
Oh, that's good.
I'm okay with that.
I'm
man.
all right with it. Better than last one.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I got 2 Bears at number 1 and 2. What do you fucking know?
Rob said Jordan Addison's number 1, and
Oh
he said
God.
Gibbs is nasty. Oh man, this is a good episode. Jeff, James, I'm glad y'all came back for a good one.
Yes, sir. Good
And
to
then
be back, big dog.
James, your boy Rob says again, too much stock on Allen.
We'll see. We'll let Sweet Feet do the talking next week. You know what I'm saying? When he get out there and start cutting up and Caleb start dropping dime, I don't want to hear no backtracking from nobody. All right?
Well, he's talking. Whoa, he's been talking about Keenan Allen this whole time.
Yeah, he's been hating
He
on him.
calls him old and injury prone.
That is crazy.
Don't
Didn't he have,
hey,
didn't he have over
Alex,
1,000 yards last year?
Alex, dog, you know, let the tape do the talking. Dog. Let these naysayers know. Let the tape do the talking. When Chicago
He was
balled
injured. He was injured, but he still had 1,000 yards, right?
Again, last year he just shut down because Justin Herbert was out. There really is he didn't really need to shut down. So
Yeah.
let's be honest, he didn't have to shut down. He chose to shut down. That's all it was. The year before that, sure. You want to call him injury prone? Sure. Still put up big
Is he
numbers.
saying Jordan Addison's better than Keenan Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's a cannabis smoker, so you know, just let him.
I like Jordan Addison, but I don't think he's better than
Yeah.
I mean, you've been praising Jordan Addison. You hope that he didn't go to Minnesota.
Yeah, I didn't want him to go to Minnesota because
He's nice. Addison is nice.
fucking
He's
good.
not better than Keenan Allen.
He's not there yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
It's crazy that he says that though, because that what's the name's like Caleb Williams is not that good, but we saw that whenever Caleb had I guess you could say number 1 and Jordan Addison, he balled out. So and then for him to have
3 number 1s,
yeah, yeah. So it's crazy.
Rome, Keenan, DJ.
But if he likes Addison that much, I mean, I'm sure he's like us. He watched his college career because you know that he went to Pitt first, I think, and then he transferred to USC.
Yep.
Yeah, because of course.
Okay, hold on. Rob. Nope, not everyone wins it, bro. Not everyone wins it.
No,
that does not define their career, brother.
Yeah,
that does not define their career.
Name a last QB to win a Super Bowl that won a national championship.
Ooh.
I know.
What's the name?
Well,
Tell me.
No. I don't know. I was going to be wrong as hell. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Did you almost say Joe Shiesty? You almost say that? He was close.
He should have.
I mean, if you really want to say technicality, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But it doesn't count really because it was voted, right? It wasn't like he actually won the game. The motherfucker got voted the title. So that one, Alex, Tom Brady.
Yeah, but it's really.
There's nobody. There's no like the national championship is so hard to win. Like that does not define someone's NFL career.
When you go to
look at Deshaun Watson's career, and then Patrick Mahomes in the same draft. Who's better? Come on.
You can even say that about Heisman winners. Like
facts.
Who's the last Heisman to win the Super Bowl? Not to say like Caleb might not win it, but it's really to like these things that they win in college is different, bro. Like
running back
you can pretty much throw it out of the water.
My
fucking
boy just got his Heisman back.
Johnny Manziel won Heisman, and we all know how his career turned out. I was really high on him.
Reggie Bush was Reggie Bush the last one?
Yeah, I think Reggie was. Yeah.
As a quarterback.
As a quarterback. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just together. As a quarterback, damn, nobody. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
my boy Vince Young won a natty shit. And look how his career turned out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's really hard, dude. Like to me, you could throw in all the. And I followed college for a really long time, so you could throw all that shit out of the water. What they wanted.
The closest ones from QB wise was Joe Burrow, Cam Newton. They were the closest ones.
Those are
Carson Palmer, right? Carson Palmer had a chance against the Steelers.
Cam and Joe should have had one, bro. Like that sucks, bro.
And really, as far as Doug Flutie? No, wait. Mike Crippen? Doug Flutie? No, I'm tripping.
Did Doug Flutie win the Heisman? I don't think he did.
He won the Heisman. No, he has the Heisman.
Oh, then he went to the Super Bowl, didn't he? With the Bills?
Yeah. Then he went to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win it. Yeah. That's what be it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Crazy. It wasn't Bills. He was your quarterback for after y'all won
the Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, he never. I don't think he ever made it. I don't think he ever made the Super Bowl. I could be wrong.
Which is crazy because that 86 year, the Bears had a better defense than the 85 defense, and they still didn't win the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah. Hey, y'all excited? I know it's no K-Lub. I know no starters for the Bears, but it's Bears versus Texans and Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. Dog, football is fucking back, right? I'm excited. I don't care who playing, dog.
We're talking about it. We love it. Joe brought it up. He said Hall of Fame game Thursday, finally. Cody's making fun of Alex. Oh, he's hating on a Bears player the whole time. That's crazy. Rob says the coach hated on Vince. Dude, Vince just was never it for the NFL. That's all it was. It was just not. It was never the NFL guy.
Yeah, it was.
He peaked in college, bro. Joe says Team USA plays tomorrow. Hey, Brown and KD.
KD fucking watching that shit, bro.
Hey, yo, I know you hate basketball, but come on.
I've been watching all their games, like me and my mom. Bro, they better pull that shit together, bro. Because if they don't, they're gonna get upset, dog.
As long as you keep Tatum on the bench, you are winning. You keep them to zeros across the board, you are winning.
I don't like that shit where like I get it, you get your fucking like Embiid. Embiid does not belong on Team USA.
Hey, that was his decision though.
Yeah, but still, bro, like for real, like
by choice, that's his decision. He declared himself as a USA citizen.
Rob said Roger Starbuck. That was your last.
Fuck up, bro. Hey, anyway, what you call it? Like
he could have played for Africa. He could have played for France. He could have played.
I wish he would play for his home, like his true hometown, like where he's from. But like he declares himself as a U.S. citizen. Shit, pick that man up.
Shit, this is what they should have done. They should have put Wemby at the 3. You put Embiid at the 4, and you put Rudy at the 5. You just have the triple tower or something.
It's crazy, right? France has all those good players, but they always struggle against Spain.
Yeah.
Fucking, you got 5'6" players from Japan guarding Wemby.
No, that was fucking hilarious.
No, but I'm saying like France struggles against Spain and shit.
Yeah.
I just don't think Embiid fits the system well. That's why the coach has been pulling him.
But see, my thing is this: I don't think Steve Kerr is coaching them like to the best of their like. No, like
it should have been Pop.
It should have been Pop, or they should have fucking just begged Coach K to come back.
The whole fucking no, Coach K retired. He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, Coach K wouldn't come back.
No, but he lined them up and had that roster like in place, dog. Like Coach K would have worked magic with this roster, like because it looked like to me it's too inconsistent, and then it's too much like they're too like 1-on-1 right now. Like I don't like it, bro. Outside of LeBron and Steph, like them motherfuckers are best friends out there right now.
No, LeBron and KD.
LeBron is gonna be crying
that's the third option.
To LA. He'll be crying when he go back to LA. Like he can't pass the ball to Curry no more.
Can I stay in France and play with the good players? Because I can't do it no more.
For real. But Ant showing his ass right now, boy. I love
AD's been playing good. AD's been playing good. It's just the rest of the roster is just like booty cheeks.
So is Bam. I'm just thinking I want them to be more fluid, bro. Like the offense, it shows too many like gaps throughout the game. So
hey, but as long as you keep Jason Tatum on the bench, brother, you are good to go.
I really don't be watching the basketball one. I be watching volleyball.
Hey, that sand volleyball was lit though. That game was fucking. That was crazy.
The volleyball gets really. I like watching that. And fucking.
Yeah. Hey,
Fucking Jose over there.
waiting for Brazil and Colombia to play.
I'm not even looking at the game. I'm looking at the fandom. Hello.
I hope they get baseball into it though. One of these years.
That would be lit too.
They got breakdancing into it. So
Japan versus USA in the finals.
Yeah, probably. Well, nah, I don't think so.
You underestimate the Japanese.
Yeah, I'm underestimating. Not them.
No, for baseball.
Baseball.
Fuck, dude, Japanese would Japan's always fuck anybody up. They literally fucking build like prospects and they're like little. They don't even charge anybody. Like that's why Mexico has caught up to US. Mexico they don't be charging fucking kids to go to academies. That's one thing that the United States is falling back on. Soccer, I wouldn't say basketball yet. I wouldn't say basketball yet, but basketball the world has caught up a little bit to the United States. But baseball, I think Mexico has already passed the US in baseball.
Oh, okay. Funny question. You're gonna go sideways on me or whatever. The dream team or this team? This team USA, which was better?
Dream team?
Yeah, the dream team.
Or this one, yeah, the one that actually has to play multiple like teams with actual NBA players.
The dream team.
Okay, I just had to ask. It's a debate.
Yeah, I sit around with a lot of like Gilbert Arenas and shit.
Now I seen a debate of the Redeem team versus this team, and I still will take the Redeem team over this.
Yeah,
no, I would take the Redeem team too. But I'm saying the only reason I kind of agree with this team would probably be better versus the Dream Team was Dream Team. Yes, you had MJ and Charles, but Magic and Larry were on the older side.
Yeah,
and then they didn't want IT, and then they didn't have to play really many international NBA players. Like now, you have to play like actual guys.
Yeah, but Jose,
and like y'all said, basketball's catching up to the players more now. So that's the difference. Yeah. Why I think this team could be.
You saved yourself. You saved yourself on that one.
I didn't.
Basketball caught up.
I'm here for the controversy.
I'm here for the controversy. When Ginobili won Olympic gold.
All right, and thank y'all for watching. This is.
Joe says Embiid's a multi-citizen. That's like saying Embiid or some can't join our military. Nah, we take all bodies for this war. Marcos is asking, Alex, would you play for Mexico or the U.S. if you played a sport?
No, I'll play for Mexico. Get the fuck out. I would never put on the fucking
red, white, and blue for Nike.
No.
And USA better enjoy this year because France got it in 4 years.
Rob says Sudan gonna beat USA.
Fuck yeah.
Jeff would play for Argentina.
My boy Luol Deng is fucking doing moves over there in Sudan.
Hell yeah.
Joe says Kerr's an average coach and Pop didn't want to coach it anymore. He's just old. He don't give a fuck.
If I was Coach Pop, I wouldn't want to coach that fucking team either.
God damn, brother.
Whoa, Alex.
What is wrong with the team? God damn.
Fuck United States, bro.
He's like, you better fucking be coaching Mexico next year. Come on.
For real, dude.
He was watching that Mexican.
Rob says they ain't got a Kobe.
Exactly. Thanks, Rob.
I don't tell Jeff that.
That helps them out. That helps them.
Oh, okay. That's a compliment. Was that a compliment?
No, I'm saying that helps they don't got a Kobe.
Oh, good Lord.
They needed Kobe for their redeem team, Jeff. You know that, right?
Jeff,
they needed Kobe for their redeem team.
Wait. Jeff.
They needed Kobe. Wade needed Kobe.
Oh, Jeff, listen. Jeff, he is what y'all call me to LeBron is what he is to Kobe. Like, I promise you. Rob, he thinks Kobe and Jordan. Like,
oh my God.
So, just letting you know.
Kobe Natty? Cope-sexual?
Hey, that's why I fight the good fight, James. Gotta let these people know, man.
That he's not a top 20 player. That's what you want to tell them.
They got him above Tim Duncan on every list, and it's like, did y'all not watch
I'll
basketball?
be fair, I don't, but he's still a top 5 player
Did
to me.
y'all not watch basketball? It's unbelievable.
Oh god.
What's funny is, Jeff, you bring up so much of the negatives. I never hear you say a positive shit thing about Kobe.
There's enough positive about Kobe.
It's like you don't. It's like everyone else's negatives don't exist, but only Kobe's.
What would Marco wear? Would he wear the Mexican flag or the United States flag? If he was
the Chiefs flag. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't even say KC. It would just have Patrick Mahomes' face on it.
The Kansas City Mahomes.
What would you guys wear?
That's a good question.
I mean, I'm born and raised here, so you got to rep your
I'm
country.
gonna wear a Texas flag. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
No, but you could pick the like if you're
I'll pick the U.S., but I'll cover up the other 49 states.
You could pick from where your family's from too. Like if your mom and dad are from Mexico.
We make the decision where we live, like as a grown up.
I could, but I ain't fighting for the cartel, Alex. I'm sorry.
It's not for the cartel.
We know they own everything, bro. Come on, bro. Shit, you know this. Okay, I had to stop my mom from going to Mexico last week, and she still went because she's that cold of a Mexican. The news was like, we don't. Hey, if you're a Mexican older person past the age of 70, don't be coming out right by here during these certain hours. The bitch went through. She said, "Fuck these bitch, I'll take them out one by one." I was like, "Mama, you cold?"
Oh, shit.
Jeff, so Mexico plays U.S. You pick U.S. all the time.
I mean, I watched it. I guess I don't really. Yeah, I don't
watch
really
the
root for
Olympics.
anybody. I watch it. I don't really care.
It's Team USA basketball for both men's and women's, and after that, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'm done.
I wasn't like, oh, Michael Phelps, hell yeah. Like,
now I do. Now I will say this: I'm ready for like the track to get popular. Like once they hit those finals, yeah, that's gonna be legit. Jamaica versus USA.
Yeah, Jamaica don't got their runners right now.
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting because that's gonna be the 4x4, the 200. Yeah, that's just gonna be lit. So I can't wait to see that.
Cody says Steve Kerr was never a good coach. He gave all Mark Jackson credit to Kerr and did him dirty.
Hey man, my boy was blackmailed.
Baseball will be there in 4 years. It's coming.
I don't believe it.
This team is better. Rob says, why is that even a question? I'm assuming the Team USA question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cut it out. You better than this. Let's go, Sudan. Can't say nothing about Magic and Bird being older because half the whole Team USA now is past 30. Yeah, but they play great right now. Like those guys, we're talking about HIV Magic and fucking old ass Bird. I mean, come on, bro. It ain't the same. I'm sorry. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm not gonna feel sorry for what I said. Am I wrong? The truth is the truth. And these motherfuckers said no to IT. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god! Boy. They blackballed the fuck out of Isaiah Thomas.
Joe said Benedict Arnold Alex. 36-0 for Rob. It says Kobe bailed USA out in so many games in the USA. You know nothing about Kobe. Talking to you, Jeff.
Oh my lord!
I told you, Jeff, it was coming. Man.
Marco says I play for Mexico. Appreciative of what the U.S. done for my family, but all my family is from Mexico. # dual citizenship. This motherfucker was bragging about how, we illegal. We crossing illegally. You know, we from the hood. And he's like, # dual citizenship. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. and then when I told him my parents came in legally, he's like, privileged. Fuck you, Marco. Love you. Well, fuck you. Covering the other 49 states is fire. Jeff from Argentina, bro. I mean, I believe it. I wouldn't even deny it. He's like, can't you tell? They announced it about baseball. So baseball's in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's coming, but like I would wish it would have been a lot sooner. So, but yeah, baseball's coming around. I'm telling you guys.
Where's the Olympics in 4 years?
Is it in?
It's not the States.
No, it's not in the States.
That's World Cup.
I thought they announced it.
Hey, Jeff, are you still buying World Cup tickets? Because after that shit from Colombia, bro.
Dude, I mean, I got to see the prices. I'm not paying $1,000 to go watch a game. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's gonna be 3,000 minimum. I guarantee, bro. It's gonna be
I want
3,000.
to see how much you'll be in Monterrey. I want to go to that Monterrey
bro.
game.
It's in the States. It's in LA.
In
in
4
LA.
years? Good
2028.
Lord, have
Yeah.
mercy.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
baseball one's gonna be there though.
That's what
I'm
Joe
gonna see
said. Hey,
I'm
Joe's
gonna
the
check out
sports
the prices.
mailman, bro. He's delivering the news. You better listen to him.
Yep.
Cody says Steph last year, 26 points per game, 5 assists per game. Magic that year of Dream Team was 20 points per game and 12 assists per game. So I don't know, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, the game was also slower back then too. So I
Magic
said what I
getting
said. I'll stick with my shit, bro. We ain't comparing Steph and Magic as far as shooters. I'm just saying.
Tell that Rob Ginobili best Olympic basketball player in the history.
James from Mexico too, might as well. I mean, the wife and kid make him Mexican citizenship.
Nah, bro.
LA for the Olympics in 2028.
Bro,
We got open borders. It's great.
I'm one star. I'm one star on the flag. United States.
Texas.
It would have been LA in 2024, but they switched it with France in that poopy river water. Larry averaged 29-7 that year of Dream Team. Again, they did. What was their competition? I'm just being.
Tony, they were putting
The
up
world.
150.
No, I mean, shit, bro. They had. Who did they have?
Jose.
Yao Ming's dad
Jose,
fucking playing the other side.
Jose,
Kobe,
I guarantee it that fucking Dream Team would beat this fucking Sudan team that the US barely beat. They would have beat them by like fucking 50 or 60.
And they didn't have KD, brother. I'm just saying. You know,
Hey, I
Jason
think-
Tatum was not on the bench like he's supposed to be.
Hey, I think probably Tony Kukoc was probably like the best player they played against, right?
I want to know. They said there was 5 NBA players for the international teams. A total of 5. You know how many they got right now? About 40. So that's a different.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, like, fucking basketball already caught up to the United States.
Yeah, in 03.
Yeah.
That's who has it tougher.
Yeah,
That's the question.
Okay.
Who has it tougher? In 92, there was only like 17 players in the pool playing against USA. I think it was 5. I'll look it up. You might be right. You're a sports mailman. I just confirmed it. Hello. Okay, I give up. That's right. Give up, Cody. 1-star Team USA. Let's go.
I'll fucking get this thing with that.
Get my uniform ready.
Hey, my 1 star is going to have a Texas flag fucking issue too.
It's not even going to be a star. It's just Texas. And the star will be in the middle for the Austin.
It's the outline. San Antonio and then the Texas. Red, white, blue. That's lit, bro. We got to get that put on our shirts, bro.
And mind you, the best player in the world isn't even playing with Team USA. Who's the best player in the world right now, Joe?
Luka?
I was gonna say, you don't think Giannis is number 1, Jeff?
No, I'm trying to guess who he's talking about.
Come on, man.
Luka.
Luka didn't even qualify for the Olympics, right? His team didn't qualify.
Yeah, they didn't qualify. They
Who's
lost.
he talking about?
Oh, he's talking. He said
Serbia.
Joker. Yeah,
Serbia.
okay.
Joker.
Serbia. The players now, I just don't think they have the drive like back then. Well, yeah, but that was like the first Olympics since the Cold War. They had to have a drive. They didn't have shit. MJ and them really wanted to win. Players just hooping now. Everyone's just hooping now. But that's the fun of the game. That's the good times. That's the bad. All right, guys, we are nearly 2 hours and a half. I don't know if y'all really want to keep going.
No,
Like,
please.
I'm
That was
getting
ready
cussed out
20
of
minutes
it.
ago.
I was ready an hour ago.
Don't put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles assembled the Avengers. Well, that's all we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When track and field starts coming to the conversation, it's time to run off and go. But guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the program tonight. Leave a like and share and subscribe on YouTube and on Facebook, as some of y'all are watching there right now. Truly appreciate it. For the Professor Alex de la Cruz, for Humble Hater James, for Jeff D. Lujan, you can call him Delusional, Dahmer, whatever you want to go with. I am Jose Garza. We are Puro Pinche Sports, and we are out.